Load it up. Get it loaded up. Get it loaded up. Ah, my OBS windows. Why are they like this? Why are they like this? Why'd they decide to do this today? Why have we decided? Why have we decided to do this today? Is there anything in the bonus menu to get? I thought I did this at the end of the last time we played this, which was admittedly a little bit of time ago. So maybe I'm misremembering. But I think I did. I'm thinking I did. I vaguely remember. I remember buying, I think, the Ryuki and Mizuki outfits and the cat ears. That was a thing that happened last time we played this. So yeah, welcome to the stream. Made mention of it in the live notification, but I should say it now. The streams are going to be kind of lean this week, and by lean I mean not numerous. What that means effectively is going to be stream obviously tonight. We're playing Somnium Files since we haven't played it in a bit, and then tomorrow Higurashi will happen. But then no streams Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Completely empty back half of the week. So plan accordingly. We'll pace out basically the uploads on YouTube as I do when things like this kind of happen. I mean, for most of it, you probably won't even notice it really. You know, just for like a couple days, there will be not an everyday upload like there normally has been. But that just sometimes happens, you know. Schedule things. Schedule things happen. Contrary. Oh, here we go.
Plan, but he's only one half.
Unless you're planning on doing a ritual to summon UFOs.
The title is The Flower That Blooms in Snow.
It's confidential.
Don't you know? The Earth rotates toward the east, so...
Of course I knew that. Don't question my intelligence. If I remember correctly, I think that one lady showed up split in half. Yep. That's what I recalled. That's not what I meant to hit. The prompt went. Disappeared. Damn it, I moved my mic up, my mic arm up. Because I thought I was going to have, like, really nice sitting posture tonight. And then I immediately reclined into my, like, I'm ready to play a video game posture. I'm like, no, I need it just slightly down. Damn, tonight's not one of those nights where I'm going to have very good posture. You know, it was Monday. I tried my best. Another reason I don't turn my cameras on here most of the time during stream. Very self-conscious about my posture. I can't have that displayed to the public. Ugh. You know? I get roasted for like everything else about me. I don't need to add another thing. Another potential thing, you know? What is... No, I don't need to open up album. What skill can defeat an old man? Let's just pick something I wouldn't normally pick. At some point, I think I need to start picking things I don't normally would have picked. You know what I mean? I think the meta game to this is that you want a wide variety of answers to get a wide variety of growth outcomes for your little critter. So I need to stop thinking like what I in my head I need to pick the answer I would have picked and then pick something different. Does that make sense? I think it makes a lot of sense. It's the most useful move to perform on an enemy when you want to pin them. Great. Now, I do remember this. So I remember last stream we did of this was almost a week ago. A little over a week ago, I think. It would have been last Sunday where we did the bigger stream of this. We went back. We did things like... man, look at me like trying to recap this like it's a Higurashi stream. We went back... We did, we tried to clean up, like, these, somniums that we dove into before. Oh, yeah, we did her thing. Yes, I remember the somnium. Okay, so we already did that. So now we're... Yeah. So we did her somnium because we appeared, you know, whatever. And then I think we got a blip bloop. Let me see. I think I can... Give me the summary here. Ryuki sees Gen. I think it was Gen. It wasn't Gen. Gen and Shoma inside Tokiko's brain. Yes, during the Somnium dive. He also sees a plan for the nirvanA initiative. Ryuki asks her about these things. Tokiko leaves without answering, telling Ryuki to return to the president's office at 10. So then we returned at 10 because we were afraid we were going to miss the the meeting. I remember that bit. So when we came back, excuse me, gross. Must have been something I ate. I've been trying to nail down my my smash burger recipe on myself here. So it was that and some fries I made. But tonight and lately I had been using like impossible meat because I'm trying to like, not because I'm necessarily a vegetarian or a vegan or anything. But I'm just experimenting with, in the case that I then you know, want to use those, I want to make sure I've got that process on lock, if that makes sense. You know, I always talk about, since I only cook food for myself, I can be I'm a very easy on myself judge. You know, it's a learning experience. And when you get in the kitchen, it's a learning experience. And who am I trying to impress? Myself? Never. But I'm actually I mean, it's not like it's the most difficult thing. It's a balance of like making sure certain things. But I gotta tell you, I'm now starting to see the light. If I'm making like burgers for myself now, I don't see why I would ever not go the smash burger like route. It's not any more difficult, and also I love it when the burger starts getting that crisp to it. Even when I'm using this fake meat stuff, it's great. It's great. Okay, so we came back. Sorry, I know. Today was one of those days where my brain was just fucking everywhere during work and stuff, and it's probably just gonna carry over to tonight's stream. So I apologize, especially, you know, a week and a day from back from playing this game. You're probably like, damn, just play the fucking game. We need to see what happens in nirvanA initiative. And I'm just doing my best here. Also, I like this picture of her. Oh, she's not crazy at all. Face she makes. Oh, yeah, shit. Shouldn't I have started with these things? I think I usually had been doing this. It's fine. We can do it. Class up. Look at that. Mermaid outfit and cat paws and tail. Wait, cat. We can go full cat girl, like, outfit, assumingly. Mermaid outfit. Egoism. Cleared his somnium. Yep. nirvanA. Yep. So those are just clear, the somniums. There will be other things. In a perfect world, it would be... I would get all of these. Let's be real. Who knows? Maybe I can. Depends on how annoying it is post-game. Kind of stuff to clean up. Here we go. Let's go to the files. Also, because we can, we haven't really delved deep. Might as well back out to the main menu. We'll save. We'll back out to the main menu and see what the... You know, for the sake of research, for the sake of science, I'll go see what the new outfit things we got are as well. You know, I'm always stock. I love seeing everything I can get out of the games we play here on this channel. Might as well. Same reason why we go through here and read all this shit, right? Wink sync. A simpler version of syncing. From the AI eyeball, a strong magnetic wave is shot out to the sync subject. This temporarily numbs the subject's brain and puts them into a faux sleep state to induce a dream. By analyzing the faint brain waves emitted during this time, we can see parts of the dream. It is not a clear image by any means. To investigate more thoroughly, a regular sync needs to be performed. A wink sync can only be performed once a day because of the high power draw. See, I talked about this earlier, and there was someone in chat like, you know, they probably recharge in the car or something. But I remember this was how it was built. It wasn't like, it did say it high power draw. But like, if you specifically say, the way it was explained, I remember at the very beginning when it talked about the wink sync things, it was like, it can only be performed once a day. They made it seem like it was very, and then we thought, what's the next thing we did? We see Ryuki just fucking wink syncing multiple times a day. And I get it. It probably is technicality. He is recharging it on the way to the next scene or something. But like, don't portray it then as like a, because the first thing that stuck, the thing that stuck in my brain when wink sync was first being explained wasn't, oh, it's a huge power draw, they have to recharge before doing it. It was, oh, it's a huge power draw, so much so that they can only use it once a day. And that's what stuck in my brain. And then it was very weird to then see wink sync happening, what was it, like 8.5 times last stream? All in the course of like a day? I was like, what? How many times is he recharging? I know it's a weird thing to nitpick, but whatever. A wink sync can only be, yeah. A recharge is required, yeah. Personally, I think the power requirement is a bit much. Yeah, me too. The only reason I can think of this is that they're portraying it like this because there's got to be, like, the wink syncs themselves have been, I explained this last stream too, but I'll repeat it again, have been so, like, I don't want to say non-interesting, but at the very least, every time he's used a wink sync, it felt very much like we're not gaining a ton, and then it's like, oh man, this person's lying to us, let's go take them in. It's just been an additional reason for them to get taken to get fully synced. I would have to imagine this has to come as like a story beat at some point. There's going to be some reason why he has to perform it and can't, or it's going to be something. There's got to be some reason why this is a thing, because it's so underwhelming. That's the term I want to use. It's been underwhelming so far in its usage. It's always just been Ryuki being like, oh, that person's just straight up lying to me. Okay, let's take them in to do a full sync, which was never a problem before. First game, I mean, it was a while ago, but I just remember it's like, all right, we're going to take anyone we want. Come with me to the sync machine. Encode. To codify or turn to symbols, this means all information in existence is recorded on a flat surface. Your 2D waifu was closer than you thought. Thanks, Somnium Files. LGBTQ. Explanation. The acronym LGBTQ+ stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, questioning. I love them all. Me too. There's a picture of Tama, because why not? Family planning. When a couple plans to have a child, when I was a kid, I used to see these vending machines near drugstores. It goes without saying what was in there. I remember bothering my mom by asking her what they were. Okay. Rigor mortis softening. Tom is explaining how corpses soften after rigor mortis. I was watching porn yesterday. When my mom walked in, I went from rigor mortis to soft in an instant. Jesus. No one says it like that. No one has been like, yeah, dude, I got walked in on. I went from rigor mortis. Because, come on. I mean, I know it's supposed to be written as a joke. But Jesus. K2 is the second a mountain in the Karakoram range. Is the second a mountain? For some reason, I don't think A is supposed to be there, and I think it's supposed to be highest, where it just says K2 is the second highest mountain in the Karakoram region or range. I've noticed a few weird typos, I feel like, in this game that don't make sense. But I mean, it's whatever. As Ryuki said, it's the second highest mountain in the world at 8,611 meters. It's between Pakistan and the Uyghur Autonomous Region of China. Your K2 is so big. Yeah. Gyro, hero. What Shoma was referring to is a gyro sensor. A gyro sensor utilizes the properties of rotating objects to avoid falling over. Yes. nirvanA trial. We could watch the video again, but we don't really need to. I don't need to have nightmares again. A video popular on the internet now, possibly even more dangerous than Bats 490. Apparently, many people have gone missing after seeing the video. And yet, I'm still here. A video which, upon viewing, is said to lead people to understanding the secret of the world. Alright, we got characters to look at. Shoma. Shoma, it's the kid. Dislikes old-fashioned dirty jobs. Ugh, same. And dislikes comedians, which is very unfortunate for his dad. Or fortunate, depending on how you look at it. Komeji's son. He despises his poor comedian dad. He likes being alone and doesn't have too many friends. He heads home right away after school to make robots in his room, in the same grade as Mizuki. You know what? I'll just come out and say it. I bet if your dad was like a pretty, or any of your parents was like a pretty shitty comedian and like they were obnoxious, then like, I think it's pretty understandable for you to be like, I hate this fucking thing. Especially if your dad tried to be funny out on you and like his career of being like a shitty comedian crossed over then into the real world, and it's like, that's all. Like, rest in peace, but like, if your fucking dad was like Robin Williams, it was probably chill, you know? But your dad's fucking like box head dude. Probably sucks ass. You know? That's what I would think. I'm talking like I know anything. Chikara, who we met last stream. Let's see. Director. I'm trying to... I don't want to read like every little bit out here. We'll read the overview, obviously. I'm just trying to... sometimes I tuck in little jokes here into the thing. So I scan them. I look at them. He likes to collect hats. I mean, the hairline like that. With a 7 head like that, you know? I see it. Using electric drills. Overview. A brilliant scientist who established the Horadori Institute of Genetics at a young age. Institute mainly researches DNA treatment, gene therapy. He divorced his wife 6 years ago. His ex-wife and daughter now live in Italy. Yes, we learned that. Mamoru. Let's see. Dislikes men, manliness, and testosterone. I love that. Makes scrapbooks from tabloid magazines. Previously worked under Sejima, but is now the secretary and bodyguard of Tokiko Shigure, the president of Nix Japan. Nix. We learned Nix. So I shouldn't say Nix. Nix Japan. Not the best personality, but is loyal to his employer. Hello. Yeah, I know. You say like it's a bad thing, you know? Sometimes, I mean, for years now, I've been doing these streams. Sometimes a game just, unfortunately, it's not even really falls out of rotation. It just gets pushed. I gotta be in the good mood, you know, to play a game. Pewter, Abyss Technician. Oh, he likes multiples of 16. Who doesn't? 48. 96. 64. All very special. Dislikes bugs, cats, conservatives, and cyclops. An Abyss engineer and mechanic. His main job is operating and maintaining the sync machine. He committed a crime in the past leading to his dismissal, but boss pulled some strings to get his job back, which was talked about and glossed over semi-fastly. Somewhat semi-fastly. Oh, good. Her picture's doing the little hand sign thing. She looks great for a 53-year-old. Can I can I say? I would not have guessed. I always talk about how bad I am at like placing ages, but like I would have been like, nah, I would not have guessed that she's 53. But good for her as a fictional character, you know? She likes flow of water, flow of time, X, diamond shapes, and bugs. But not actual bugs. Glitches. A president of Nice, Japan, believer in simulation theories, she sincerely believes that the world she lives in is fake and was created by someone. She has no interest in living a long life in this world. Girl, same. Okay. So I said I was going to do it, so we'll do it at the start here. Let me... I mean, how long... God, I've hit record 20 minutes ago. And I, Wait, was there another thing I missed? I thought I hit them all. There's nothing here. Is the game lying to me? One more check to make sure I'm not going crazy. Oh. Wait. Oh. Key rule. Always 5 hidden eyeballs. Okay, well. There, I learned. Okay, like I said. We have to be thorough. I might have hit record 20 minutes ago and not have made any progress. But it's fine. Cat paws. 700 for this? What is the scale? That's so expensive. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Great. Mermaid outfit, cat eyes.
And I must stop the plan.
But he's only one half.
Unless you're planning on doing a ritual to summon UFOs.
The title is The Flower That Blooms in Snow.
It's confidential.
Yeah, that's
Don't
all the
you
stuff
know?
we did last
The Earth
Sunday.
rotates toward the east, so...
Hey, little Jimmy, what was your favorite part of Austin's stream last night? Oh, it was the 20 minutes when he didn't do a damn fucking thing and just talked about making burgers and then played dress up for some reason with the character in the menu that makes no sense in Tama's room. So it was my favorite part. This is why I come to these streams.
Don't be so stiff. Come a little closer.
Alright, let me see which one I like more. Wait, what's outfit?
Welcome home, Sea King. How about we make out?
Shameless. Shameless.
Pants aren't bad either. Welcome home, Sea King. How about we make out?
I mean, no offense, but this outfit's kind of dopey. It's not good. It's kind of like, what? What?
Welcome home, Sea King. How about we make out?
Yeah, you made it just in time for, like, you know, the actual meat and potatoes. None of the stupid pre-stream stuff, you know? Yeah, this outfit kind of sucks. I'm not trying to... I mean, I don't know who I'd be offending, really. But, like, what am I looking at?
Pants aren't
We're
bad
gonna keep,
either. Pants aren't...
those. Now, let's see the, here we go.
Purr.
Wait, can I not? What does inspect closer mean? Oh, I can, like, spin? I can pose? There's the little tail. The cat outfit is complete, I guess. Giant weird paws and ears and just posing. Okay, not sure. Well, I don't even know what that pose is. Zoom. Oh, you know there are some freaks. There were some freaks in this room thing. I want to see the books behind her. I can't zoom in anymore. Damn it.
Hey, caught you staring.
I'm not doing fucking anything, Tama. Get out of here. Get the chair back out here. I'm out. I'm out. I don't even understand. I don't... Whatever. Whatever floats people's boats, honestly. What martial arts? Oh, I'm so good at system, Wait. Did it pick twice? Two? How did I do that? Did I pick two on accident there? Huh. Muay's first, fight and tie. I don't know if that... It looked as if I had chosen two at the same time. So that's great. Alright, let's actually play the game, right? There's a big window here. I already recapped why we're here. There was a meeting set up. The lady said, hey, come back here at 10 p.m. or wherever the fuck the time was. And then we went back. And she's like how she is right now. It's Mamoru, Tokiko's secretary and bodyguard. He's standing there dumbfounded. Absolutely dumbfounded. Strange statue. It's a pawn statue. Why did I say it like that? Houseplant. Door to the office. What is this? Oh, it's still shattered. Lights hanging from ceiling. The dumb symbol. Waterfall. Da na 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 ba 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 na 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 na. The right half of Tokiko's body is on the desk.
You should talk to Mamoru before checking the body.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I mean, I would just do anything. What is he? He's not gonna say shit to me. How the body was found.
The president informed me that you'd be here at 2200. So I let you through into this room. Then, her body.
Is there only one way in or out of the room?
Yeah, that door is the only way in or out.
This may be a way too early prediction or something. I don't think these are the real halves of corpses. I don't know if that even makes any sense or if that's already been disproven by like some earlier moment that I'm not recalling at the exact thing. But I think there's some shenanigans. Also, what's the deal with the fucking everyone Ryuki meets being split in half like this? Is it gonna be like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type situation? Is Ryuki really the bad guy? I'm playing as the bad... I maybe already posited this theory, but is he really the bad guy? Is he like doing it in like a weird state where he's not knowing what he's doing? He already seems to be kind of fucked up in the head slightly from a lot of different reasons. Like, that's what this all screams like to me. I'm not, and the way I'm saying it makes it sound like I'm saying it like I would be disappointed if that was the case. To me, this feels very much like that kind of thing happening at the moment. When did you last see Tokiko?
I think it was around 1400. The president got back from seeing the police, returned to this room, then I haven't seen her since. I'm not always in the president's office. I'm usually on standby in the room outside. I only come here when called.
Tokiko has been in this room since 2 p.m.?
She should have been, yeah.
Has anyone entered or left the room?
No one.
Is it possible that someone was in there before 2 p.m.?
Always possible.
No,
Okay.
I'm sure you're already aware, but the security here is incredibly tight. There are security cameras all over the stairs and corridors, along with the elevator and outside the door. It's impossible to get in without getting noticed.
Ryuki, I checked the data on the security cameras. It's true that no one entered this room other than Tokiko, and no one left it either.
And I mean, the other obvious answer, if it's going to be someone that we know, that's already been shown in the game, right? The other suspect to all this would be, like, Date. But I think that seems like such an obvious type of answer that, like... It's so obvious the game would want us to maybe think that that would be the answer, when it would just be, like, a thing would be like, oh, where's Date been this whole time, or whatever the fuck. I'm in a wings... Oh, wait, no. Not wing sync yet. Are there any security cameras in this room?
Of course not. Who'd put a security camera in their own room?
What? Oh, also, I guess I
Anyway,
won't be able to
I
wing
need to report
sync.
to the people at Nyes.
Very well. Please don't let anyone out of the building.
Got it.
Again, inconsistent. I wish I could have just talked to him about all the things and wing sync before he
How
left,
did this
but
happen?
it's too late. I'm just gonna only assume that if I was to wing sync, nothing would have shown up that was important.
If I wish to do so, I can resurrect myself.
One thing is for sure. Ryuki, look around the room. No traces of blood.
In other words, Tokiko wasn't killed here.
The culprit must have been Terror.
Terror.
He killed Tokiko somewhere else, then brought her right half here.
But how did he get in the room?
We don't know how he left either.
What if he's still in this room?
He's in the pool.
No, that's not possible. I checked with X-ray vision. No sign of anyone and no biological responses detected.
Then he had to have escaped somehow.
I suspect the culprit's escape route and way in were the same. So, Ryuki, let's look into finding the escape route first. We should know how the culprit got in once we learn how they got out.
Okay, let's investigate.
Bum 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 bum. Do I get to walk around again?
Before
Yes.
we begin, I want to point something out.
Here I go.
The side with the window is the south.
Okay. South. North waterfall.
And the waterfall is to the north.
I know that. Why are you mentioning it?
She's doing it for my sake.
Shut your mouth! It'd be a pain in the ass if we didn't know which way was which. You should be grateful I told you.
Okay. Why are you angry?
Just zip it and get working, all right?
Let's go. Whoa. Confirm the status of the corpse. There's an electromagnetic noise coming from somewhere in the wall. Somewhere in the wall? Oh, this is a nice feature. Okay. Status of the corpse.
It's Tokiko's right half. Just like before, it's been severed at the molecular level. The body appears to have been cut with the same instrument, and she was also bisected while she was still alive.
In other words, it's highly likely that it was the same killer.
Yes, that's why I said Terror is probably the culprit. The estimated time of death is approximately 3 hours ago, which would be around 1900 today. That's when we were at Yoyagi Park.
Estimated time of death and culprit. The estimated time of death is around 1900. Culprit is believed to be Terror. A shattered glass doll. I don't think it's relevant. Okay. Didn't she break it like on purpose? Am I remembering a a scene that happened or didn't happen. Am I just thinking something happened when it didn't?
As I mentioned before, there are no traces of blood in the room. Not on this desk, the walls, or the floor.
Terror killed Tokiko somewhere else, then brought the right half of her body to this room. But how?
Teleportation, it must be. It's a wall.
Looks like the statue is made of iron.
Statue. Wait. Oh. The thing was. There's an unnatural reaction of matter somewhere below the floor? Huh?
The
House
room
plant.
is inorganic as a whole, so this really stands out.
Stands out. It's a non-nupple X symbol. There's a spot unnaturally producing heat. Is it the thing I just saw? Houseplant.
This statue is iron too.
Just go and collect all the data, right? Expensive looking office chair. A Herman Miller?
If you spin this around, a secret staircase from the floor.
Won't appear.
The front of the desk. It's a wall. It's a waterfall. Water slowing down. Did I already look at this? Northwest statue. Infrared light. House plant. It's a wall. Southwest statue. I forgot. I was like, for a second, I was about to be like, well, I've looked at everything.
There's something in the floor.
Maybe it's a rail? It's embedded in the floor.
This is probably an electromagnetic rail. It extends from the corner of the statue toward the pond.
Oh, it moves. Electromagnetic rail under the floor. It stretches from the southeast statue toward the pond.
The same kind of rail is over here, too.
It's even going toward the same direction.
Electromagnetic rail under the floor. It stretches from the northeast statue toward the pond again. Infrared light, it says.
What's this? There's an arrow under the symbol.
And 7 squares, too.
If you detected it with thermo mode, does that mean it's emitting heat?
It must have a heating wire or something embedded in it.
There are 7 arrows and squares drawn under the non-nupple X symbol. I hate saying that. Non-nupple. Some mark left inside the corpse.
Wait, what's this?
I think I hit the wrong thing.
There are metal plates shaped like numbers embedded in the board at the front of the desk. So you're able to see them by using X-ray like this.
It's as if this was prepared just for us. Who would do something like this?
Anyway, we can figure that out later. Let's focus on the investigation.
60 numbers of diamond shape at the front of the desk. Great.
Is this?
What is it?
Inside Tokiko's womb. There are traces of her having given birth.
What?
Though it wasn't recently. It has to have been more than 20 years ago.
Tokiko has a grown child?
Yes, but there are no records of this anywhere in her family register. She hasn't filed birth registration, and there aren't any
Secret
records of
baby.
it in any medical institutions in Japan.
Trace of childbirth in Tokiko's womb. An unnatural reaction of infrared light.
There's something coming out of it.
It's an infrared laser. Normally it wouldn't be
From his
visible,
forehead.
even with
He's
them.
using his third eye.
But this place is full of water particles. Light hits the water particles and disperses, making it visible to the human eye.
The light is shining toward the southeast. It's crossing the pond in a diagonal line.
Infrared lasers emitting from the northwest statue toward the southeast. Get this one
An
too.
infrared laser is coming out of the statue too. It's crossing with that other beam.
This one's aimed to the northeast, huh?
Perfect. Electromagnetic noise coming from somewhere in the wall.
A hidden passageway behind it?
Probably not.
Oh, okay. Do I see? Nothing suspicious.
There's something embedded in the
Oh,
wall.
that.
It's a keypad for a pin code.
But this frame is on there tight. It won't budge.
Maybe there's some way to move it.
Other side of the non-flexible is a device for entering a pin code behind the wall. All right, solve the puzzle. One, two, three. You got it.
All right, looks like we've investigated what we could for now.
I like how she's doing the hands thing. She's like the arm thing where you're like, I don't know what to do.
Now, let's get to solving the mystery.
How did the culprit get out of the room? That's what you're talking about, right?
Yes. So let's begin.
All right, I got this
The
easy.
first thing that comes to mind is that rail under the floor.
The electromagnetic rail.
The rail leads from this statue toward the pond.
Yeah,
Do you think the statue moves along the rail?
it's made of iron. So maybe it's pulled with an electromagnet.
It's probably operated with a remote control or something.
But I didn't find anything like that.
Then, please.
Summon remote. Think over. Use force. Wouldn't it be use magnet?
Tama, do you have a magnet?
No, I don't. Besides, you can't move something like that with something as small as a portable magnet anyway.
You don't use a big magnet. All right. Force.
Yes, we have no other choice.
So, let's get right to it.
Wait, don't actually move it until we're shooting.
What do you mean?
I mean, when we actually record this with the camera and complete the film.
Why are you like this?
Quiet! I'm the director, so you follow my instructions, or I'll fire you.
I forgot they shoot it.
This statue is the same as the one we saw earlier.
The underground rail leads toward the pond.
Which means...
What should we do with the statue? Tilt the building. Give up.
Well, there's not much else we can do.
So, let's get right to it.
You little shit! Don't make me send you back to the green room, damn it!
Oh, right. We were still in rehearsal. I'm not supposed to move it until the shoot.
Yes, we don't want this important set to get damaged, right?
This is a set?
But it's virtual
There was an
reality.
input device behind this.
I guess that's maybe the joke.
You already know the numbers to enter, right?
Even if I did, I would need to be able to move the frame.
That's not what I asked. Do you know the code or not? In fact, I need you to know the answer. If you can't even solve this, you don't deserve to call yourself a member of Abyss. So, can you tell me the numbers? It should be 7 digits.
It's probably where the X's cross, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Of the symbol we saw. Wait, they're not gonna allow me to reference the thing. I didn't take well enough note. It would be 1, 3, 4, L1. Oh, log. No, this is not. This is not it. I'm trying to remember. They had, how was it arranged? It was like zeros in the middle, but then I don't know if they went radial, like, up and down, or left and right. Fuck. I didn't even, at the time, I didn't even think I was gonna put those numbers into there, because I'm an idiot. Let me think. Let me just close my eyes and think. I'm pretty sure it was zeros in the middle. And then it went outwards to up to 4. So if you were doing that 1 to 7 digits, though, it's a 7-digit code. Is this gonna spoil something? Oh, that's really handy. Alright, thank you. For VOD watchers, a screenshot of the the diamond-like numbers that I was referencing. Oh, there was a 5 in there. I would not have even remembered that there was a 5. Okay, so it's got to be, if I'm looking in 7 digits and I'm using the image that's fuzzy in the background, I would say if you're trying to abstract 7 digits from this, is it obvious? I don't, because the symbol is only going to surround. If I'm just looking at the diamond, let's see, 1, 2. I'm basically trying to determine, would the numbers go in the, like, would I be selecting the numbers in the negative space, or if I'm overlaying, how do I abstract just 7 digits from? Also, I'm really hoping I'm seeing, it would be 1. It's a rough one for your boy here tonight. I'm thinking. Let me think. It sucks because, like, there's nothing visual. You can't see anything other than me just hemming. You hear me hemming and hawing, and then you just look at the screen, and there's nothing on there for you to solve along with, you know? I would think the top one is nestled in, like, that weird little top spot thing. But not where, like, it's surrounded on the sides. I'm talking about the thing at the top. So then going down would be 2, then you see 3, and then 4. So then to the side of that would be a 0, a 1 in the top diamond, a 0 in the right diamond area thing, a 1 below that, but again, how do you get 7 digits from this? Am I overthinking it? I'm either overthinking this or it's something I'm nowhere near. How do you abstract 7 digits? Why is there a random 5? 1, 2, 3, 1, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4, 0, 0, 5, 3, 1, 3, 2, 2, 1. 7 digits. Yeah, when I was talking about me having Monday brain, I was really hoping the game was not going to fucking just decimate me here tonight. I really want to get this, so I'm thinking about this hard. Everyone, the viewers will just have to deal with me as I just look at this on my screen here. The problem is, if we're looking at the shape thing, originally I was gonna be like, oh, it's the intersection parts. But like, there's more than 7 intersections where the lines overlap. Would it help for me to look at the nice symbol as well? Just so I can make sure I'm not, like... seeing this. Alright, I pulled up an image because I just want to make sure I'm seeing right. 7 digits from that. Okay, so the one I pulled up, and basically it's the same thing, right? It's basically, as the name suggests, it is 9 symbols. It's 9 X's that then together form like a tilted box with an X then through it. There's a lot of X's. A lot of X's. A lot of X's, and then a lot of X's made with the negative space. I'm trying to just see what would give me 7 digits. What would give me 7 digits here? I'm looking. 1, 2, 1, 2. No, you have to. It makes it look like the numbers would have to go into the negative spaces if you're going to fit everything. So, like I was saying before, the boxes 1, 0, 0, 1. Oh, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. What a terrible time to come into the stream as I'm just hemming and hawing over this puzzle that I'm struggling on. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Wheatley the Moron. Thank you so much. What a great name. The puzzle's painful. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Let me think. So 1, 0, 0, 1 going into the boxes. Oh man. Also, my brain keeps going like, why is there a 4 on one side and 5 on the other? Am I supposed to be thinking about that any more than just the fact that they're just numbers? No. Is this actually a very involved puzzle? Am I gonna actually... Is there any hope for me to solve this? Oh, boy. Oh, the doubt. The doubt is creeping in. The doubt... Well, yeah, I guess I'm asking the question incorrectly. In theory, anyone could. It's not too complex, but it's pretty specific. Don't think I'll get first try. Is it one of those situations where if I input the wrong answer, it's going to give me a hint? I think Somnium does that, or Somnium Falls does that a lot. Okay, it does give hints, doesn't it? Okay. Well, I'm sorry that I suck at puzzles, apparently.
What? You telling me you don't know?
Don't get mad at me, Tama, please.
No, that's not what I meant.
Then spit it out already.
Okay, that wasn't much of a hint. Admittedly, actually, I should just guess actual numbers that were available to us, right? Again, I'm looking for patterns. I would probably say like 1, 2, especially with how like number things kind of go. Oh, it doesn't give hints like. Oh no. Like I would probably want to do some like weird mirrored thing.
You quit screwing around.
Oh.
You saw the non-equal X symbol using thermal mode, didn't you?
I did, Tama. I did.
And
oh, there's the numbers that
16 numbers
I mean,
arranged in a diamond
I already pulled them up, but diamond shape, 60 numbers.
You should be able to use those numbers to figure out the answer.
Is it multiplication?
Now,
Let's do number because it's all X's. 1. How high could this multiplication number get if I was to multiply things? The problem is if you multiplied anything by 0, then it becomes 0. And also, how it's not going to get up to 7 digits, especially then. So I'm gonna discard that thought immediately. Although numbers and X's makes me think of multiplication. One, 2. It can't just be some simple as what I initially thought it was going to be, which is just looking at numbers when they're nestled in the empty spaces, because it's not. And there doesn't seem to be any other pattern I can see on the shape or the diamond of numbers. Like, there's not like a line that goes from one section to the next. Oh, just a terrible time to be rated, because then it's just this. It's just me throwing out ideas. And I'm so stubborn, I want to get it on my own. 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 numbers. If I was to just pull those. I was thinking if I pulled out the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's 7 numbers? To manipulate. And it is weirdly throwing me off that it's on like the left side it's a 4 and then on the right side is a 5. Something weird about that to me. 1, 2. Looking for 7 numbers. Goes 1 through 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Does that have to do with, is it just the numbers and the sign? Or does that have to do with the laser coming from the statues as well? Is that part of the solution? Damn, if that's part of it, then I'm like, lasers, just the numbers design. Damn it, I was getting excited because I thought it had to do with the laser directions, because I was like, oh, maybe that has, because those were going diagonal as well. Just the number and signs. I feel like an idiot. I feel like once I get the answer, I'm gonna feel really bad. How long can one truly sit here? 1, 2. I'm not getting anywhere. I should just guess and then see if it gives me another hint. 1, 2, and a 5. Okay. Non-upple X mark seen with thermal mode, and 16 numbers placed in diamond shape. Yep, I did that in my own head. Thanks, game. We're getting there. Well, maybe visualizing like this with the 7 boxes. What 7 numbers? How do we weed out everything but 7 numbers? 2, 1. Combining those. Yeah, combining those. You're doing a good job of at least making me feel not completely dumb once we get the answer here. Oh, is that the last of my hints, game? is that the extent of which I get? All right, cool. I love that. Thanks, game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's try something like 1, 2, 1, 0, 3, 2, 1. I don't think I'm gonna get anything more than this. This looks to be the last hint we get. 1, 2, 5, 7. 7 numbers. Let me do the multiplication just for shits and giggles. Just going down and reading left to right. 1 times 2, 2, 4. 4 and 3 is 12. 36. 36 times 4 would be 148. No. Wait, was I right? 1, 2. So 2, 4, 12, 36, 144. But then times 0, you just zero out. It wouldn't even matter. Once the moment you cross the zeros, and if you use those like that, it would just zero out, and then it wouldn't matter. Nothing else would matter at that point. What am I thinking? Jesus. That was fun. That was a fun thought experiment. 1s, 2s, 3s, 4 and 5 are different. Is it a path? Is it like, do we follow a direction? The other thing that my brain is thinking of was like Minesweeper rules. I don't know why, but you know, like how it's like, oh, it's next to a thing or something. Minesweeper rules. God, I'm grasping at straws. But that's just what the numbers and the patterns gives me. 2, 5. Maybe if I start at a certain number and then go move that many in that direction, or just so like just an example, it's 1 and then you move 1. I don't know necessarily why, but you'd go clockwise and you'd get the 2, and then you move 2 positions and you'd get 5, and then you'd move 5 spaces continuing clockwise and get a 3, and that goes to 2, and then do I go towards the middle? Why not? Go 2 and then go 2 spaces and you get a 0. And then what? Do I not move anything? Go 0 again? No. Am I at all close? Do I need to just be given the answer? Because I truly thought the game was going to give me at least one more level of hint on this. Am I in the ballpark? Does that kind of question make sense? Am I at least do I have to do math problem, or is it more abstract? The arrows pointing down is a hint. Oh, no. No. I think I've got it. That's stupid. Damn. I was trying to look so... Now, I might not be 100%. I've got a couple theories here. But what I'm trying to say is I was looking so hard for what would be... What is giving us 7? I feel disgusting. I mean, this would be my first guess then. No? Damn it. I thought I had it. It's down. Combining, but not combining? Multiplying, maybe? I mean, I did addition, why not do math? Or, I did addition, why not do multiplication? Again, anything with a 0 then is just gonna be 0. But also just, there's ones with just 5, so like...
Yeah, good job. That's probably the answer.
I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, I'm not gonna be upset about it. I agree. That was rough.
Probably.
I mean, it's
In
not
my
like I
opinion.
actually checked. I don't know whether those numbers are correct or not.
Get these numbers off my screen. Get these tabs I've got open off my screen. So what? We're not even gonna input them. Thanks a lot, Tama. Thanks a lot.
Okay, the rehearsal is now over.
Sorry for the brutal display there.
It's time to start. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to start filming. Ryuki, you're going to play the fleeing culprit this time. The one who placed the right half of Tokiko's severed body here. You just finished a big job. You need to get out of here, fast. But if you leave the conventional way, you'll be spotted by the surveillance camera. Same thing for when you entered, too. The culprit used some special method to get in and out of the room.
I mean, so the steps to the puzzle is you have to notice that basically the diamond-shaped numbers make, in a weird way, 7 columns. And then go down, I guess maybe by the arrows, but I was not even thinking arrows down. But I guess in theory that makes sense. Arrows down, and then on top of that, the math thing on top of it then is to multiply. And then you have to know the mathematical property that if you multiply anything by 0, it becomes 0. Why? Because numbers.
Now, I want you to consider the situation, and whatever
It's a
you
fun
might
time.
be feeling, use it for your performance.
Hey, is it really necessary to act?
Shut up! Okay, here we go. Ready?
Ready?
Action!
I'm the one who killed Tokiko Shigure. I brought the body here for some reason.
I like that.
Now that I'm done here, I'm gonna leave.
Terrible acting as usual.
Give me a break.
Okay, what did the culprit do first to escape?
Well, there's that electromagnetic rail in the floor leading to the pond. It pulls the iron statue with magnetic force. The culprit probably used a remote control, but I can't find it, so... I'll try forcing it!
Look at him go. Now it matches up with
Something happened.
the other statue that has the beam coming from it.
It's because it touched the infrared laser from the southwest statue.
Okay, so the statue was moved so it would hit the laser.
What did the culprit do next?
He must have also moved this statue with a remote.
Okay, go.
The statue begins moving via the electromagnets. The culprit grins maniacally, his plan in motion.
Stop!
Hmm?
Can you not read the stage directions out loud? You're supposed to play the part of the culprit.
But what's the point of...
Don't talk back to the director!
She's very particular about
Don't
how
let
this
me
is.
throw a fucking gas straight at you!
Oh no! I need to hurry, or someone's gonna see me! Hurry! Hurry! Move already!
Good, Ryuki. That's it! That's the performance I wanted
Look at him
to see.
shuffle. Look at my boy go.
Like I said, the culprit probably had a remote.
It's fine. This scene is where we show the screaming of the culprit's tortured heart in monologue.
Alright. This statue reacted to the laser too.
I still haven't settled on if I appreciate Tama's over-the-topness or not. Can't tell if it's just a bit too much for me or if it's just right.
I see. So this is how it works. So I just need to enter the number from earlier, right? 49011095. There.
He has a better memory than me. I would not be able to remember that, even after solving. Okay, so the true thing to this whole thing, is that whoever then they're saying and claiming is a culprit needs to know that all this existed. So it would have to be someone intimately familiar with this room, or whatever the case is. So, like, there can't be that many people, right? I would think. The culprit would have to be so intimately familiar with the room, be someone who's in the room constantly, or built the room, or used to use the room. I don't, you know?
It's more than
strange.
a door. It's an elevator. See? There's a button pointing down next to the door.
This is the highest floor of the building. Looks like this elevator is only for going down.
Let's try pushing it.
I'm thinking, I'm humming, and I'm thinking. Push tiny button.
Now we know Terror's escape route.
And the way he got in.
Terror used this elevator to bring Tokiko's right half into the room.
And he must have used the same method to get out.
The statue and nirvanA symbol must have been set up to return to their original positions automatically. Anyway, let's go down there.
I'd be afraid to ride the elevator down. I feel like I'd be riding it down to trouble. I do love how so far about an hour of the stream has been me talking about burgers and stuff, and then about 15 or 20 minutes of me looking at a diamond of numbers trying to solve. Not the greatest time usage for us tonight. I'll make sure we go. I'll try to go a little longer tonight, so that we're not just accomplishing nothing.
It looks like we tunneled to the other side of the world.
You mean we're underground?
Yeah, more than 160 feet deep. Radio waves are completely cut off due to the depth. We can't connect to the network, so keep that in mind.
Ah, trivia. I estimate the depth by calculating the acceleration and the time spent in the elevator. Ah, more math. Love that.
Anyway, let's start looking around. Maybe we'll find some sort of clue.
What ability? Again, old men. Straight lead. Straight lead. Alright, let's scan the room real quickly here.
A nice symbol here, too.
The nirvanA.
Still a pretty dumb symbol, if you ask me. I don't think it's very cool. You probably think like, oh, it's got a lot of X's. It's, you know, it's got, you know, edges. It's edgy, but it's just not. It's just not cool. A thick pillar is holding up the ceiling.
Sand is coming down from above.
Looks like the ceiling has degraded. I hope it doesn't come down on us.
Sand coming down from the ceiling. Burning torches. There's something in the box. The game just... the ceiling just collapses in on him. Falls on Ryuki. Credits roll. All the characters that haven't been severed in half start doing a dance scene. Game over. Honestly, I would respect it.
What's this? It's mechanical.
What is it? It looks like a microphone tilted down.
Some sort of device, maybe?
At least the top half of that. Just all the characters still alive would get to do their dance scene, but like all the characters that have been severed in half, or you know, Ryuki obviously, Tama probably, unless there's another Tama AI just waiting somewhere.
Can't you analyze it?
Not from here, no. At the very least, it doesn't seem to be explosives or poison gas.
Famous last words.
You mean it's safe to open?
Probably.
I would not touch that. Don't do it.
This is kind of creepy.
Maybe it's a pedestal for performing some sort of ritual.
Like offering a sacrifice.
It's not an ironing board, that's for sure.
Tokiko. She said Nyes isn't a religious group. But this is clearly...
cult-like.
It's definitely got some cult vibes
Exactly.
going on.
Me and Tama.
Don't tell me you're going to open it.
You just told him it was safe to. Come on now.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Why not?
Well, just a hunch.
It should be fine. You said it's safe to open.
I did add probably.
Still, we can't just not check it.
You can't get the treasure unless you lay the dragon, huh?
There's so much wrong with that statement. But yes, that's the idea.
Lay the dragon. Trying to see it. To me, really looks like a microphone here. Thank you, appreciate it. You have a nice night as well.
What was that sound?
Oh my god, did it spray mist at him? You've been gassed. Gas. Gas. You've got 10 minutes to live. Uh-oh.
Ryuki, a biological signal has been detected. They're somewhere close.
Oh, this would be terrifying. Oh, if I heard footsteps, like, in just such a wide place. Oh!
What the?
Digital ghost!
What?
Why do you look like that?
What do you mean?
Anyway,
He thinks that's... Oh.
Hey! Freeze!
You are not catching him. You are not catching that. Oh, God.
What is this?
Ryuki needs his license revoked. He is not in a good physical condition, mental condition. He needs to be off the force. I'm willing to say it. I'll make the decision. I don't care how gifted or talented he was. He's not.
Ryuki, there's a torch coming down from above.
Oh shit! Quick time event. My hands are off the controller.
There's another one.
Terrifying. This is hilarious.
Damn it!
L1 down. Okay. Yeah. Look at those moves. He's got fancy moves. I might not be able to solve puzzles, but I can do simplistic QuickTime events. Damn. Well, guess he's dead. Yep, farewell. AKA death. Ryuki Chapter 3, R2. R2.
Boss! I apologize for yesterday!
Ryuki, we wouldn't need police if an apology solved everything. I know you're doing your best on this investigation. Nevertheless, your screw-up yesterday really cost us. The investigation hasn't been proceeding like we hoped.
I'll make up for it! Please, give me another chance.
This reminds me of something. My daughter's been begging me not to decrease her allowance when she gets bad grades.
Thank you for the anecdote.
I'd like to bury you right about now.
Jesus. Harsh. Tombstone with rip on it.
I opened 3 bottles last night. I wanted to forget about something.
Wow, she has a lot to say in regards to us fucking up. Jesus. I will become the star of the police. That is what I vowed for. But... bunch of bags. It's a shelf. Wonder if boss would forgive me if I took her to a red light place. Yeah, that's the thought to be having right now. Chain of origami rings. Doorway. Chair. Ah, want to hang down from that plant. Pull it down, rip it apart, and throw it at the wall. That's how I feel inside anyway. Not that I'd act on it. Man, he's air vent? Oh. Good catch. Air blowing in through the AC. Ah, but unexciting dialogue. It's a cabinet. It's a Matryoshka doll. The weird big key. It says single unit. We don't have those. Not that it makes sense. Just balls. There are false documents, doujinshis, those sorts of things. Dojins? Broken clock.
Ryuki, want me to cover you in plaster?
Yeah. Police poster.
I feel like every time I try to push you in the right direction, you fold like those curtains.
Come on, boss.
I really love. This is why we click on everything. For some reason, I love just the continued use of her just bashing him with random items that I click on. Like, the writers to this game took the time to write these jokes. Who am I to not appreciate them?
Ryuki, let me give you some good advice. Squint your eyes and stand back 6 feet, and the mosaic will disappear.
What kind of advice
Oh,
is
no.
that?
Come on now. Doll looks like a police officer. Big catch flag on the wall.
A tanuki may have been the better choice for the new investigator.
It's a tanuki. Shogi piece.
I'd like to turn you into a soccer ball.
Volleyball. Bookshelf, there are all sorts of things on there.
Is your head as empty as that pumpkin, Ryuki?
Nice. Stands firm even after getting stabbed over and over again. Could learn something from that. Snowboard. Skis.
I smacked the hell out of some symbols last night, like that monkey toy. Before I knew it, it was morning already.
Why are we so upset? Boy band poster.
Wow, that's so cool.
You're not gonna improve my mood like that.
Map on the wall.
Want to take a bath together?
That sounds like a trap, so no thank you.
Don't take a bath with boss. Boss's desk. Plaster frame. Oh, tree. Christmas tree. Mysterious mask.
Wanna try putting that mask on?
No thank you.
Right and left. Rug. I feel like I got... Oh. Oh. It reads happy birthday. It seems to have been used at a birthday party long ago. We're good. Wait, nope. I lied. Stationary bike.
Ryuki, how about I hang you up there?
All sorts of things hanging on the rack. Life preserver. Alright, let's wink sync before I lose my chance.
I thought you were a bit more capable than this, Ryuki. I mean, I got chewed out by my higher-ups, too. After work tonight, I'm going to my favorite host club and popping every champagne bottle in there.
I don't get it. I mean, like, what? Does the Force, does Abyss demand perfection? Because, like, crime investigation is not going to be 100% smooth. Like, I mean, I'm not sitting here trying to defend them, but, like, I don't know. The scene cut out, and he fell what looked to be, like, on boxes. I don't even know what the fuck happened in there. But, like, this is not the career to demand perfection of your subordinates, in my opinion.
This incident will stain your record more than spilled coffee.
Is she just laying it on thick on purpose? Is it gonna turn up to be a joke? Is she gonna be like, nah, I'm just taking the piss out of you? You know what I mean? That's what I feel like could happen here. About boss's daughter.
Your daughter? I'm still not used to hearing that.
Oh? Well, I guess it's true that I don't give off a maternal image. I haven't done anything motherly at all, really. My daughter just turned 18 last year, but she pretty much grew up all on her own.
18? She's older than I thought.
Don't say it like that.
You wouldn't think it looking at this figure, huh? She's a grown woman now. She's capable of handling her business. Unlike a certain someone who gets overeager and screws up big time.
Any new information about the investigation?
Nothing other than what you already know. Oh, right, there is some news about the case. It has an official name now. The half-body serial killings. But that's pretty long, so we've just been calling it the HB case.
I know it's shorter, but I don't know if I like HB case.
The HB case.
Now you know how the media is. You don't solve this quick and they might end up calling you the half-brain investigator. So you'd better start getting things done, Ryuki.
Damn. Alright, let's show motivation. Actually, let's look. Oh, she's in a bad mood. Alright, show motivation.
It's all right now, because I am here. Half might.
Excuse me?
What I'm trying to say is, I'm motivated, so
Confuse
please
her.
let me stay on this case.
That's the way to work.
I'll solve this case no matter what it takes. In fact, I'm the only one who can.
Look, you realize it was that kind of gung-ho attitude that led you to making that mistake yesterday, right? I understand you want to distinguish yourself, but you're biting off more than you can chew.
But I can't just stop now.
There's gotta be something weird happening. I refuse to believe that this is just a normal, like, hey, you fucked up, like, obviously there was something weird. Obviously we saw the scene get cut out, and also, it's kind of nebulous about what it is, who he was chasing, what he was seeing, what was actually real, what was actually taking place, what was actually happening, you know? I think there's something funky going on, you know?
I should be able to handle this better than anyone.
I'm classifying this as funky.
Ryuki, boss is right. You're getting too impatient. Your life isn't over because of one little slip-up. More importantly, you need to accept your faults and learn from mistakes.
I understand your enthusiasm, Ryuki. So I'm giving you a chance to redeem yourself.
Oh, it's so kind.
I want you to continue investigating this case.
Thank you!
But I need you to follow orders from above.
Orders from above? What do you mean?
It's official. Kuruto Ryuki, you're being demoted to a police officer.
Hurts.
What?
This is for yesterday's fiasco.
Wait, you mean like a normal cop?
Who am I below now?
That's terrible! That's way too harsh!
Guy whose name I can't remember.
However, I'll give you 3 days. If you can resolve the case within that time, I'll take back your punishment and you won't be demoted.
3 days?
Ryuki, we should look at this in a positive light. We can continue the investigation, and if we can solve it in 3 days, you can avoid demotion.
It's impossible. We barely made any progress. How can I solve the case in 3 days?
Ryuki.
Demoted? Me? I'd rather be a bum on the street than a disgraced cop.
Ryuki!
Oh, and the communication system still hasn't been fixed. So just like I said before, Tama's data will be lost if her body is damaged. So any data Tama obtains can't be uploaded to the cloud yet. So just like I said before, Tama's data will be lost if her body is damaged. Be careful.
They're really hammering that bit home.
Completely out of it.
Ryuki.
Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen to Tama.
Are you okay, Ryuki?
Yeah. I think the scenery helped me calm down a bit. But to think... demoted. Me.
You still have 3 days. If you can solve the case by then...
It's impossible. I can't believe I was told this today, of all days.
Today of all days. Oh, can I not? Tom is standing there. About today.
Today was the day I lost my other half.
I pulled out a broken watch from my pocket.
I had a younger twin brother.
What?
He had a strong sense of justice. Whenever he saw evil, he would stand up to it, face it head on, no matter what. That's just the kind of guy he was.
What was it? It was the... Did he say... Today was the day I lost my other half. So like an anniversary. I don't think it means...
His dream was to become a detective and help bring all the dangerous criminals in Japan to justice. My brother and I were really close, and we hung out all the time. It was like he was another me. But on that day, 6 years ago, my brother and I were in the city, and we happened to see a wanted criminal. I called the police right away, but the culprit tried to flee on a big trailer truck. He was about to get away, so my brother tried to stop him, and he ended up in front of it, and... he got run over.
Jesus.
Crushed half his body. This is the watch he was wearing. His time has been frozen since.
Also, I just want to make sure, like, this is... We're in the timeline that this is from, like, 6 years ago, right? I want to make sure I've got the fucking... the timeline correct. This is technically... So we're probably seeing him fail this case. He's probably not going to solve it in 3 days. He's going to get taken off the case or whatever the thing is. And then before, when we saw the other, you know, in the future timeline, Mizuki meeting him, he was in a rough shape. Probably, potentially from the result of this not coming together. Oh, wait. There's another question to answer. Why is it always beating up old guys? Fine, kick his chin. Just kick really hard.
And I lost my other half. My brother died 6 years ago, on February 13th. Today was the day. But I guess there's no point in me telling you all this. You already know my entire history.
6 years ago. Commonly used time frame. I hate that criminal.
I hate the criminal that killed my brother. I wish I could catch him and rip him to pieces. And not just him. I hate them all. All the evil in this world. I hate it all.
Then... are you really going to give up now? If you give up, the evil wins. Miyuki, isn't there something you should be doing for your brother? Think about it.
Yeah, you're right, Tama. Thanks for reminding me of my promise to him. I'll become a hero of justice. That's why I decided to carry on his dream and be a police officer. If I fall into the bottom, I just need to crawl my way back up. I can't let it get to me now.
Why I became a sinker.
The reason I became a sinker at Abyss was so I could encounter the more vicious criminals. The foul, immoral kind that evade the law. Sinkers dig deep into their hearts and make them pay. That's my idea of a hero. I lost something of mine in order to become a sinker. One of my eyes. I had to extract my eye to become a sinker.
So you could transplant an AI ball. Me.
The surgery was last summer, right after I was assigned to Abyss.
Yes, so you and I have known each other for about half a year now.
I've lost many things along the way, but thanks to you going into my left eye, I feel like a lot of that emptiness has been filled.
Miyuki.
Tama, as long as you're with me, I can keep going. No, I have to keep going. For my brother, I'm going to catch the HB killer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. I believe.
Okay, then it's time to pull myself together and get back to the investigation. So, got any new intel?
What?
I'm sorry. Do you have any new information for me, please, ma'am?
Yes, I do. I looked into Chikara Horidori some more and came across something fishy. Also, I found something interesting about Shoma.
Something interesting about Shoma. About Chikara.
Chikara was doing some dubious research in the past.
His current research is pretty dubious too. Rewriting DNA to achieve immortality.
It was even more questionable than that. Rumors say there were even human experiments involved.
Human experiments?
Anyway, word moves fast, and the research institute was temporarily shut down. This happened 9 years ago. During that time, Chikara went missing for a bit to avoid being investigated.
But what about the current institute?
It was reopened after things had settled down. Of course, that required a massive amount of funds, which was provided by Riichi Chieda. Kizuna Chieda's father.
Someone we talked with for like 2 seconds. What is the, actually I'll continue this thread. Who is Riichi Chieda? Chieda?
Riichi Chieda is an extremely wealthy investor. He's rich enough to be on the list of the world's most wealthy people. He's involved in a wide range of business ventures and holds many different titles. Investor, philanthropist, the founder of the Chieda Foundation, a university professor emeritus, and national goodwill ambassador.
Sketchy.
And after all that, he also became the chairman of a social welfare corporation, Iowan.
I don't make the rules, but the moment you become that rich, you're automatically sketchy. Can't trust anything about you. It's just how it works.
Iowan?
It's an orphanage. Seems that's where he is now.
What is it that bothers you about Shoma?
The location indicated in the hidden message in BATS 490 was a research institute. That's what Shoma said, right?
Yeah.
But it actually wasn't Horidori Institute. I read through a ton of speculation threads online, and none of them mentioned Horidori Institute.
Then where was it, really?
I don't know. All I know for sure is it wasn't Horidori Institute.
Then that means Shoma lied. I have to talk to him. Where's Shoma now?
I don't know. It looks like he turned his smartphone off. But we do have a lead. Remember what Komeiji said?
Yes, he really loves this Ferris wheel too.
I hate every time he pops up on the screen. I don't know why I have such irrational hate towards this character and his model.
He's almost in middle school and he still comes here by himself all the time.
Ferris wheel? The one on the rooftop amusement park at Misaton.
Well?
Wait. Before we go, you have a call from Iris.
Ah.
Oh, Ryuki? There's something I wanted to tell you about the case.
What is it?
Well, I'm sorry. Recording is about to start, so I can't really get into it right now. Would you be able to visit Lemniscate later?
Lemniscate, the talent agency Iris belongs to. The building also has a small recording studio.
All right. I'll see you there later.
Let's go to Lemniscate.
Okay, thank you.
Our destinations are decided for now, but...
Nioen, Misaton, and the third is Lemniscate.
There's one more place I'd like to go. Marble in Golden Yokocho.
Ah, Mama the Informant.
Ah, a great character.
You suspect she might know something.
She's got an update in the outfit department.
That's right.
Then let's get going.
Yeah, let's go.
Unless I just don't remember what she was wearing in the last game. Alright, so what, 4 choices here? Now, I feel, so far, we're in what? This is the 4th stream of this game, I think? A severe lack of Iris as a character for me. So, I'm going to screw what I normally would, and I'd pick the least interesting places first. I'm going to pick what I think would be the most interesting, and I'm going to Lemniscate. We do need more Iris. You know, we gotta pick up the pace on... I need an injection of Iris, quickly! Severe lack of Iris in the stream. It's so familiar. Familiar music, location.
Ryuki, we just finished recording.
Oh, the receptionist, the gag, the bit, the receptionist bit. All the memories coming back.
Oh, good timing. But why are these two here?
Yeah, why the hell are they here?
Be here by chance?
Me too. I'm here completely by coincidence.
Okay then. So, what is it you wanted to tell me about the case?
Yeah, about that.
Who the hell is that?
No shirt, no shoes, no service. Get out of here.
What?
That's freaky.
Talk about sketchy.
Maybe someone from the talent agency?
I don't know. I couldn't see their face, so it's hard to say.
Seems dangerous, but I'll put my life on the line to protect Tess. I mean Iris. So, don't you worry.
Me too.
All right, go do something about it. There they are. Go do something about them.
I heard that painting is actually titled TNYEO. It used to be called by another name.
Incomprehensible abstract painting is on display.
Whoa, there's a weird bug here.
You're right. I've never seen it before.
It's a plant. All right, let's get it out of the way.
There's a receptionist sitting behind the desk.
Hello.
Wow, what a total hottie.
Ah, she's so kind.
What?
Oh, this is perfect. I was just starting to get bored. Come on, let's have a chat, cutie. A little tete-a-tete.
Tete-a-tete.
Sorry. I have no idea what you're saying.
Oh, and your voice is super mega hot, too.
So unnecessary.
Hottie for a thottie. Slide
Oh.
DMs anytime, king.
King.
I'm here to ask some questions for an investigation.
Wait, you're with the police? Are you friends with Date by any chance?
Yeah, he's my superior.
Oh my god! It's such a small world. Crazy.
Why is this woman a receptionist?
Likely a decision made by the company president.
Mizuki?
Mizuki?
It's okay. You don't have to say it. You want to rub these soft things, don't you?
No.
No, I wasn't.
Oh, fine. Just for a bit, okay? Here you go.
I moved over to the receptionist and began vigorously rubbing both of her earlobes. They were softer than I expected.
Ryuki, what are you doing?
When I returned to where I was, Iris was looking at me as though I was the scum of the earth. One more. Let's go to Atami together.
What?
What are you talking about, Ryuki?
No. I was just suddenly overcome with an inexplicable urge to go to Atami. Forget the investigation. I'm going to Atami with her. I've already made up my mind. Don't try to stop me.
Did you take crazy pills this morning or something?
Wait a minute. Are you serious?
Do I look like I'm joking?
Ryuki, please. I have a bad feeling about this.
Now, let's go to Atami together!
Okay.
Yeah. I took her hand and we ran out of Lemnis Gate, leaving Tama behind. Let's go. Credits. We win. Thus, the case came to a close without being resolved. Goodbye, life as a police officer. Hello, Atami, Shizuoka Prefecture. I began my new life as a staff member at an inn here in the Hot Springs district. The end. Bean. Yay! Good job, everyone. All right, roll the credits. Good job. Finale stream. Oh. Well. I've got to... Get back in there. Get back in there. I love that they have that in there again. It's good. It's good. You know what? Commit to the bits. Repeating jokes. It's all very good. In my opinion.
Ryuki! We just... I heard that it used...
Well,
you're right.
No, just so that we can essentially establish the timeline. Rub the earlobes. Great. All right. It's a reception desk. It's company logo. It reads Lemnis Gate. Who do I want to talk to first? Big window. Automatic entrance door. Plant.
Do, re, mi.
Sofa. Latido.
Sofa.
It's a good joke. This former choir nerd appreciates the joke, no matter how basic it is.
Maybe I'll put a monitor that big in our office too.
What would you watch?
Obviously,
She looks over at him.
Testicle videos. Yeah, testicle videos.
That sounds really icky, Moma.
Who of us doesn't appreciate watching testicle videos? Whatever that might mean. Promotional videos the talent from the agency are playing. It's a door. Seems there's an office on the other side. Vending machines on drinks. Various magazines are displayed on the magazine rack.
Feature, useful ways to tie a rope. Huh. Ryuki, steal it from me later.
Various magazines are displayed on the magazine rack. Strange masked woman first? Moma? Let's talk to Moma. Its moment looks extremely out of place here. So, why are you here?
I told you it was a coincidence. For some reason, A-Set's recording schedule happened to be in my PC. I figured it was a cyber attack by a rival gang, so I came here to scout things out just in case.
That's a huge stretch.
He was probably just waiting for her.
Thanks for everything, Mr. Kumakura. Shopping!
Cart, Mart, Tessa!
Gaming!
Fight, Sprite, Tessa!
Account!
I forgot, dude, I for half second forgot that this is the like a thing they do. That gives like a category and then you say 2 rhyming words and then...
Check! Collect! Tessa!
It's the brand new
so
star
weird.
of that world, Tessa! Also known as A-Set, you bet!
Great. Good job, team. It's Ota. Why are you here?
I told you, I just happened to be here. I just so happen to know Tessa's recording schedule. And I thought she might be thirsty after recording, so I got her a drink.
In other words, he was waiting for her.
Thanks for everything, Ota.
I wonder who the Ota is to my Iris. Who is my Ota? My Ota is somewhere out there, waiting for me. That was very hard to say with a completely straight face. I was trying so hard not to laugh as I was saying it. As I was. Oh boy.
Fire!
Hot, Tessa!
Shipping!
Here, let me try one. Shipping. Crate. Freight. Tessa.
Crate?
Yeah! It's exactly what I said. Put me on the writing team. Put me on the writing team for this game. Put me on the writing team. I'm writing the 3rd game in the series. But I will exclusively write the jokes. Nothing else about the plot. Definitely not the puzzles.
Airplanes!
Let me try again. Airplanes. Airplanes. Oh, I'm just massively drawing a blank here.
Height, flight, Tessa!
Damn it.
It's the brand new star of the net world, Tessa! Also known as A-Set, you bet!
Alright, I'll talk to Iris next. It's Iris. She just finished recording, but she doesn't look tired at all. She's truly a professional. What is it you wanted to tell me?
2 days ago, we were talking about the people who went missing after seeing Bats 490. Well, the same thing started happening with the people who saw the QR code video.
What?
I read about it online this morning. Many people have gone missing since seeing that video. Rumors say that the missing people are being rounded up in one location, and they're all getting murdered.
You there.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Is what you just said true?
Huh? Yeah.
Who the hell are you? Don't get one step closer.
That's right. What are you trying to do to Tessa?
Sorry to bother you.
Who is that character? If it's a woman.
And they're gone.
Could it be... like... boss's daughter? Could it be...
What was that all about?
It's like, I feel like the only unidentified woman that we may have available to us at the moment. Because the standard rule is if they're masked, there's a reason they're masked and don't want us to see, right?
About our discussion.
Oh, right.
Did someone you know go missing or something?
No, it's not that. It's just a rumor I found online.
Tama, how many people have gone missing lately?
About 1,700 people have gone missing this week. It isn't particularly higher than usual.
There There's something paranormal going on in the HB case after all. Like half a corpse teleporting from another world. And people going missing after watching a video. There has to be some sort of supernatural phenomenon happening.
I agree with Tessa. The occult are involved with the HB case for sure.
Right?
Yeah! I mean, Nyes is a part of all of this, right?
Where did you hear that?
It's all over the internet. Nyes is a big proponent of the simulation theory. Oh, and I didn't know this a few months ago. I learned all this recently. If you think about that theory being correct, the case makes a lot more sense.
After all, we are living in nothing but a simulation. And such programs always have some glitches lurking under the surface. Coincidences like this are a manifestation of such glitches. Proof of imperfection. Proof of the seams.
Effective way of training. Upright row. Wink sync.
Tessa, 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 Tessa. Tessa, Tessa, Tessa.
What a waste of electricity.
Iris. About simulation theory, Oda.
The simulation theory is probably true. There's even proof.
Proof?
Take a look at this.
Oda pulled out several photos from his pocket and handed them to me.
Doesn't this remind you of something? Like those nameless mob characters that show up in video games. You know they reuse assets to lower production costs.
No. This is probably just some sort of coincidence.
Thanks, Oda. This is riveting stuff you've handed me.
Like some synchronicity type thing? But there's more photographic proof.
Synchronicity?
In a nutshell, they're basically meaningful coincidences. For example, when you talk about someone and they just so happen to show up in front of you. Or when you hear the same word over and over from a bunch of different people. That kind of synchronicity. It's supposed to mean that there's a message behind it.
A message from who?
Well, someone.
About the other photos.
Do you still think it's a coincidence after seeing this? If you consider this stuff that can't be explained by science as a glitch in the simulated world...
It can't be.
Calm down, Ryuki. These are obviously doctored photos.
Yeah, you're right.
What do you think, Moma?
I'm no expert on paranormal and occult stuff. But I know one thing for sure, so I gotta warn you. You should back out of this investigation.
What do you mean?
I don't know much about that Nyes group, but there's definitely a real dangerous organization involved in all this. If you get too deep, you might end up dead. Word's spreading in the underground. If the cops investigate any further, they'll make them disappear. Seems like the rich and powerful from all over the world are involved in this too. You piss them off.
It's hard. It's hard sometimes.
Rich and powerful. Could Mr. Sajima be involved in this too?
Sajima?
You mean the former politician guy?
Yes, so Sajima. Oh, but don't worry about it. I just saw him recently, so he popped into my head is all.
Wait, you met with So?
Yeah?
Why?
Because he invited me to his house.
For what reason?
He said he happened upon my videos online and thought they were interesting or something like that.
Yeah, no, I remember that bit. Not only did I remember that bit, but I also I think I had talked about like that after the first stream I did read and watch a pretty handy basically reminding of the plots of the game, but also of certain characters. And I definitely remember Sejima.
Are you okay?
He didn't do anything, did he?
Not at all. We just talked for a bit.
Iris doesn't know So Sejima is her father.
After the new Cyclops serial killing, So Sejima's life as a politician ended. However, what So did wasn't technically legal, so he hasn't been arrested or charged. He still has tons of money, so he may not be a politician anymore, but he still holds tons of power.
Or the fact that he was involved in the murder of her real mother, Monica.
Yeah, the people around her have been protecting her from that information.
Which is kind of crazy. I knew that that was the other bit, that we didn't let her know that these things, but like, I don't know. It feels kind of weird that they don't disclose that to her. I feel like withholding that type of information seems kind of wrong, in my opinion.
Fortunately, Iris doesn't really watch the news either. But in any case, the media hasn't found out Iris is Monica's daughter.
It's just strange to me. About the paranormal and simulation theory.
I just thought of something listening to Ota. You can explain any paranormal phenomenon using the simulation theory. UFOs, UMAs, ghosts, superpowers. If this world is a simulation, they'd all be possible.
Yeah, whether it's a glitch or alterations made on purpose. Whatever it is, would all make sense.
Uma.
Now, let's get going. For all that talking we did, we didn't get much useful information here.
Yeah, but something has been bothering me. I'll keep what I heard here in mind, just in case.
Alright, I definitely want to go to Marble next. Surprise, surprise, I'm gonna leave Shoma to last. I don't need to see his father. Oh, here we go. It's a crowded room.
Ryuki, honey, welcome. It's been so long.
Sorry, Mama, but I'm not here as a customer today. I was wondering if you knew anything about the case.
Oh, she's pondering those orbs.
Do you mean the HB case?
Yeah. Mame and Gen are here.
But they're acting strange. They're both quiet, turned away from each other.
There's an occult poster on the wall.
Ryuki, want to see a video of naked men hugging each other in the dirt?
Yes.
Oh, yes, please.
It's just a sumo video.
TV set on the
Ryuki,
wall.
You ever do stuff on a bar counter before?
Like what?
You know, something that starts with S.
I don't think so.
Really? Well, I've served customers here before.
Wow.
It's a bar counter. It's a suspicious book. The spine says anyone can become a necromancer. Beer tap. Bottles and glasses on the shelves. There are bottles lined up on the counter. Let's count how many there are. Did you count the number of bottles on just the counter? 9. But nothing happens. What a waste of time. That's goofy. There are 2 crystal balls on top of the counter. Not... like, come on, man. It's a menu. There's writing all over the back. The menu is written on the blackboard.
Specialty socks. No double dipping. Huh.
There's a menu of recommended dishes on the blackboard. Flyer on the wall. It's a sofa. Do re mi. There's a table in front of the sofa. Poster on the wall.
Entrance exam pajama paradance.
It's a movie about crashing an entrance exam in pajamas and doing the power dance.
Cool. Major poster on the wall. Wait, major? Movie poster. I don't know why I misread that. Stool. It's a glass. It's a painting that's been up since the bar opened. It was supposed to be a gift from a regular here. I'm going to talk to Amame first. It's Mame. She's facing away with an annoyed look on her face. What happened? Are you upset? Do I need to sing with her? Well? Sumo wrestler.
Who are you calling a sumo wrestler?
Okay, well, I tried. It's Mama. She's lovingly polishing 2 crystal balls. Let's ask about the crystal balls then.
Is that a crystal ball?
Yes, these are my big milky balls.
Okay.
Milky.
Balls?
Oh, but I'm not talking about testicles, honey.
Yeah, I know.
I started telling fortunes as a side business. And believe it or not, I actually gained the ability to hear them. Voices from other dimensions.
Other dimensions?
Yes. One day, I was suddenly gifted with the power. I suppose it's more accurate to call it a seance than fortune-telling.
They both sound pretty fishy.
You're just going to pretend you're hearing voices, aren't you?
No, I'm completely serious. I mean, I don't even remember what happens while hearing the voices. Oh, why don't we give it a try? I could ask about the HB case. You might believe me if you see it in person.
No, it's okay.
No need to be so modest. It'll be free of charge.
About the case.
Well, here's what I know.
Ask Mama what she knows about the case. But unfortunately, there wasn't any new or useful information.
I'm sorry I couldn't help you this time.
No, it's fine. Just typical detective work. Gotta earn my pay.
Let's ask about Mama.
I've been wondering this for a long time. Who are you really, Mama?
Me? I'm just your ordinary, everyday homoerotic connoisseur.
Cool. Let's ask her to perform the seance.
Then let me ask the Milky Balls.
Can you stop calling them that?
Oh, great set of balls. Who is the most beautiful in all the land? That is Mama, of course. Oh my, you flatterer.
That's not even what I wanted to ask.
And the answer is completely wrong.
That was just a joke.
I figured.
Ahem. Now, let's try this for real. Oh, great set of milky white balls. I need you to
This
give
game
me
is
some clues
completely
for an
unserious.
investigation. One after another, victims have been torn in half in these half-body murders. Where can we find the key to exposing the culprit? Face. A hidden face. The true face, as yet unrevealed to all. That is where the answer is hidden.
Are you guys seeing this shit? Are you seeing this shit? Are you?
Huh? Did I just say something? I told you, I black out during these seances. Don't remember a thing.
Yeah, I know. They're too busy fucking being sad. Let's ask about the hidden face.
Let's see. The first thing that comes to mind is...
Gen's face hidden under his mask, but he's sensitive about it. It's not something I can just ask.
Yeah, and it's hard to say if this is really related to the case or not.
The only other thing I can think of is... Ah! Jin Furraway.
Huh?
It might also apply to Jin.
But Jin's face is well known.
Yeah, it's not like he hides it.
I mean, there's the masked lady as well.
It's true that photos of his face have been all over the place. But he's never actually gone out in public in person.
Not even once?
Not even once.
It's not because he's shy, is it?
If that were the case, his photos wouldn't be out there either. I've heard he's an extreme narcissist. He circulates all those pictures himself.
By the way, Mama, what's up with those two?
Well, the thing is, they had a bit of a differing of opinion.
What do you mean?
No, Mama. The problem is Genny's total lack of common sense.
My lack of common sense? Are you sure you're not talking about yourself? You sound like a stupid person right now.
What? You're the one who sounds stupid. You probably couldn't even beat the first question of the All-American Ultra Quiz.
Wait. What is this argument even about?
Well, we're having a disagreement.
All right, you jerk. Why don't we get a neutral third party and ask them?
That's what happened.
So we came to Marble to get Mama's opinion, and that's where we're at.
But when I gave my input, it only made things more complicated.
I know. Now that Ryuki's here, let's see what he thinks.
Yeah, then we'll know for sure who's right. So, question time.
Oh boy.
Huh?
What's the name of the island where the Statue of Liberty in New York is located?
I mean... how do I answer? Now, the thing is... It's not Liberty Island. Is it Ellis Island? Ellis Island is where they come into and actually get processed. But is that where the Statue of Liberty is actually? I don't think so. It welcomed people into Ellis Island, like people who were, like I said, being processed in Ellis Island. I don't know if I've ever heard it called Liberty Island, but I would assume it's not Ellis Island.
What? Even you think that, Ryuki? The answer is...
I don't know anything!
What? Hold on. That's ridiculous. It can't be.
No, I'm with Gen.
The Statue of Liberty is definitely on Liberty Island.
No, it's true that the Statue of Liberty
for
is on
fuck's
Ellis
sake.
Island.
Really?
I mean, there's no such thing as Liberty
Great.
Island anyway.
You know what? Strip me of my citizenship here. I don't give a fuck. I thought I was always told in the past that it was not on Ellis Island. Ellis Island was actually just then where the immigrants would come and get, like I said, processed.
What? That's not true.
So you're in agreement with me?
I guess I'm with Gen. The Statue of Liberty is a colossal neoclassical sculpture on Liberty Island, according to Wikipedia. I'm right. I know things. This game is gaslighting me.
There's definitely something wrong here.
Yeah, Gen. Let's stand up. Fuck these people. Fuck the haters.
Hey, what do you think, Thelma?
Of course it's Ellis Island. This is common knowledge.
No, this is a Mandela effect. This is Bernstein Bears happening all over again, right before our eyes.
What?
Look, I just looked it up online. Now do you see?
No, that's not right. You can't gaslight me.
The Statue of Liberty is located on Ellis Island.
It can't be. Again, I still can't believe this, but...
No, stand firm.
It looks like they're right.
No.
Impossible.
No. I refuse to be wrong.
See?
Anyway, they've been butting heads about the location of the Statue of Liberty this whole time.
I'm bitter.
But it looks like they finally came to a conclusion.
Man, how's it feel to be wrong, video game characters?
I see. If you all say so, I must be the one who's wrong. I'm sorry, Amame.
I was mistaken.
As long as you understand now, that's good enough for me.
This is why they were upset, though? Like, come on. This is silly. I think it's supposed to be silly.
Everyone makes mistakes. Now.
So we're just gonna sweep that under the rug? This game. This fucking game.
I need to get to work soon, so I'm heading out.
I'll stick around for a bit longer.
Okay. Then I'll see you three later.
Hey, Mizuki, did I get that question correct? Ah, see, the NPCs in the game are gonna try to, you know, like I said, try to gaslight me, but Mizuki knows what's up.
What about your restaurant, Gen?
I closed up shop for the day. I couldn't acquire any ingredients I was satisfied with.
Or the Statue of Liberty in games on Ellis Island. That's true. I mean, that sounds like you're making a silly joke, but it is 100% could be true. We don't know if this universe is like the same. I mean, we have a lot of real world like locations in it and everything, and references to real world events. But yeah, you're right. It could just be one little thing, one little thing that changed. Couldn't acquire any ingredients I was satisfied with.
Really? Closed for a reason like that?
It's really important to me. It would be rude to serve mediocre dishes to my customers. I think I'll go to the warehouse district at the harbor after this. I thought I could watch the waves and think up new dishes.
What rank do I like? Bantam. 1,000 eyeballs as a reward. Good job. Go ahead and clear this. Silly. So I can only wink sync with one of them.
What do I do? What in the world should I do?
Cool. About Mame.
Amame and I go way back. There are times when we have arguments over little things like you saw earlier. We're basically family at this point. So if anything ever happened to her, I would do everything I could to help. I believe that I have to protect her, no matter what.
What if Matsushita Diner takes your customers?
I'm not worried about that in the slightest. Ota from Matsushita Diner doesn't understand the first thing about the true essence of cooking.
To the warehouse district at the harbor, question mark?
Yes, I love that place. I can watch the ocean in silence with no one around. I find it very soothing. For some reason, Date seems to go there often as well.
About Mr. Date.
I have been very close with Date for some time. He often stops by Brahmin before coming here to drink. I trust him. There are only 3 people who weren't afraid of me the first time they saw me. Date, Amame, and Leon.
You know Leon too?
Yes, he's a regular at Brahmin as well. Leon just wandered in one day while Date was there. They hit it off right away and had quite a lively discussion. I joined them after closing up for the day, and the 3 of us drank until morning.
Huh. That's an interesting group. I can't imagine what you 3 would talk about.
Probably porno mags or something.
What are they, teenagers?
Oh, we talked a lot about porno mags.
About your mask.
Putting Date, Amame, and Leon aside, my appearance makes most people uncomfortable. But if I didn't wear this mask, I would scare them even more.
If I recall, your face has a congenital condition.
Yes. Would you like to see?
What?
Yes.
My face.
Yes.
No, you don't have to if you don't want to. Not that I'm trying to avoid it or anything.
I said that, but to be honest, a part of me wanted to see it. Not out of curiosity, but because of Mom's words from earlier.
Face. A hidden face. The true face, as yet unrevealed to all. That is where the answer is hidden.
Do it, X-ray.
I don't believe it.
I could clearly see Gen's skull, but it didn't seem like the answer to solving the case was hidden there.
No point in staying here much longer.
Yes, let's move on.
Well, Gen, Mama, I'll be going now.
Very well. Please take care.
Stop by to get a break from work every once in a while.
It's Mom and she's lovingly polishing 2 crystal balls. Suspicious books. It's Gen. Not sure why everything became clickable again, but you know what? We're not gonna worry too much about it. To the map. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna leave him last. Here we go. To the garden. To the garden. On the day before Valentine's Day.
Huh? Ryuki, why are you here?
To question people for the investigation. Why are you two here?
Hey Mizuki, is that you on screen right now? Great. How interactive the stream is.
Kizzy comes here to play with the kids sometimes. She really loves kids.
Yes, I find it quite soothing, and it energizes me.
I'm just tagging along.
That makes sense. Mizuki could probably fit in with the kids pretty good.
I feel like I just got insulted. Mind if I kick your ass?
Big Sis is quite popular with the children here. She played with them often when she was still living with Mr. Date as well.
It's Aoin's dormitory. There's so many vowels all in a row there. So much so that it made me think, like, is it going to be a word if you read it, like, backwards? But it's like, Neo-I. It's not. Playground steps. Swings back and forth on a spring. There we go. Pansies are in bloom. Pansies. Jungle gym. A slide. See if there's anything to the left of me. Big tree. Seesaws. We love big trees here. Friend of the stream, big tree. Let's start with Mizuki first. It's Mizuki. She's looking around curiously. Can you begin to imagine her taking care of children? But she'll kick me if I say that, so keep it to myself.
So you want to get kicked?
Your thoughts are written all over your face.
How are you, Mizuki?
It's all right now, because I am here. Half Knight.
What?
You just seemed kind of quiet, so I thought maybe you weren't feeling well.
But I'm always like this. Though, now that you mention it, I guess my old leg wound is bothering me a bit.
Oh, yes. The leg wound from the gunshot you took to the leg that I definitely remembered on the first stream and back when I played that first game like 2 years ago.
Wait, where are you looking, perv?
Huh? you brought it up. By the way, is that a bullet wound?
Yeah?
Doesn't it hurt?
No, not really. It's from when I got shot by the new Cyclops killer. But I think the pain I felt inside was worse. Now I'll be scarred forever because of that bastard.
What are you looking at?
Oh, nothing. Being here takes me back.
Shouldn't you be in school?
School's closed because of the flu. We won't have classes for a while.
Then aren't you supposed to stay at home?
A certain freeloader is at home all the time because he's on vacation. It was so annoying. I had to get outside.
She must mean Mr. Date.
Young girls have wills of their own.
Mizuki. ... Hey, Kazuna. It's Kazuna. She has a gentle smile on her face. Why do you call Mizuki Big Sis?
We did not get much of a chance to speak yesterday. For various reasons, I have been living with another girl since I was 9 years old.
Another girl? Not your relative.
No, we were not related by blood. We were the same age, but I referred to her as Big Sis. She was so beautiful, collected, and dependable. She was the spitting image of an older sister. There is something about Mizuki that reminds me of her.
I see. Beautiful and collected, huh?
Why does that look in your eyes offend me so much right now?
Is she not with you anymore?
When she turned 15, she was adopted. So, we do not live together any longer.
You're close with Mr. Date, huh?
Indeed, we have been quite close. Some time ago, when I nearly got in trouble with some delinquents in town, Mr. Date saved me. Since then, I have been showing my gratitude with home-cooked meals, or booking a hotel room for him if he is unable to go home for whatever reason.
Like when we got in a big fight and I kicked him out.
As we continued to interact, we have come to form a sort of mutually beneficial relationship.
You must like Mr. Date, Kizuna.
Yes, but merely as a friend.
She was pretty direct about it.
Yep. That old vibrating bed of a man would never be a viable romantic candidate.
Damn. Harsh.
So what is it you wish to discuss?
Father.
It's the rich man.
And who is this?
Mr. Ryuki from the police. He is investigating the HB case.
I see.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Kuruto Ryuki from the Metropolitan Police Department. May I ask you some questions?
That's fine, but I don't have much time. I would appreciate it if you're quick about it.
It's because she's looking at Mr. Chieta with concern. Same with Mizuki. It's Kazuna's father, Riichi Chieta. His name is not supposed to just be a complete pun off of like rich cheddar. I would hope. You're Mr. Riichi Chieta, I presume.
Indeed, I am.
Chieta?
An investor and founder of the Chieta Foundation.
Chieta? Sounds like a I don't know what accent that would be, but I don't know if that's Boston or Italian. Chieta. Cheddar.
You're also the chief director of Iowan and a major shareholder of Horodori Institute of Genetics, is that right?
And all of that has kept me quite busy. So, you already know all that about me. What more do you want me to say?
This guy's a piece of work. He obviously doesn't respect us.
I mean, he is one of the wealthiest people on Earth. A police officer is probably like an ant to him.
Do you know about the case?
Of course I know about it. One of the victims was from the research institute I invest in. I've suffered heavy losses because of it. It was quite the aggravating incident. As a citizen, I would like the police to resolve this problem as quickly as possible. Before they waste any more of our taxes, that is.
Ugh.
This guy. Do you have an alibi?
What were you doing 2 days ago? February 11th, around 8 p.m. And on February 9th, at 6 a.m.
What is that supposed to be? Confirming my alibi?
Yes, well, It's only a formality.
I see the police have no problem wasting people's time.
Hey, man. That's a good point, but also, like, what, I mean, what do we, you know, it's basically, we're looking at two different types of evils here. Police evil and rich billionaire evil, you know? Both similarly, scum of the earth.
Well, fine.
Also, in theory, you could say this guy's worse, because this rich man, in general, wants, you know, thinks he's so high and mighty. He's like, oh, I'm above all this, because I've got so much money, and my time is so important, you know?
2 days ago, I was having dinner with the Federation of Economic Organizations in Ginza.
There's an argument to be made on my end that I would say that this guy is worse in general, just because, like I said, he wants the police force to work for him, which I guess by itself wouldn't be the worst thing, but that he's above everything else. You know what I mean? But I respect you calling me out for this. I gotta keep the same energy. But just to explain, yes, both ACAB and hating rich people is doable in my books.
I was on a business trip on the 9th, and I stayed at a hotel in Kyoto.
I just meant like the pompous attitude, that's all.
Tama?
I just checked. He's telling the truth. He was spotted on surveillance cameras in each location.
I don't need much reason to hate a very rich person, alright? Let me see. About your relation... No. Well, yeah, let's ask about the relationship with Chikara.
Well, he is the director of the research institute I'm funding. Or maybe I should say was. Either way, that was the extent of our relationship.
He was quite, well, an eccentric individual.
And I only invested in his work. I don't care what his personality was like. It doesn't concern me as long as it doesn't affect his job.
Was there any work-related trouble?
Not at all. You seem to be searching for a motive for me to kill Chikara. However, I gain nothing from his death. I have suffered nothing but losses because of this incident. In other words, I am a victim as well. And you suspect me of all people.
Me of all people?
The police in this country continue to prove their own uselessness.
See, I know what you're saying. Great, he's showing disdain towards the police force, just like I would on a normal daily basis. But I'm saying, hate comes from different aspects, right? He hates them because they're not, because again, he's like, I'm a rich person, I'm above all this. Me, from genuine hate. Me, genuine hate towards the system, alright? I don't think I'm necessarily, well, I mean, I think I'm above cops, but not because I have a lot of money or wealth, alright? You know, it's hard to explain if you're not understanding. And any cops that might be watching this stream, you know, on YouTube or whatever, just know it's not really personal. I just think your system sucks. That's all. It's, you know, it's so you know, sometimes when I need to explain myself, I fail at using words correctly. That's all.
Seriously, what is up with this guy? If only he didn't have so much authority, we could pin something on him and book him.
Well, hold on now.
Yeah, do a corrupt move. About Jin.
Jin Furroway. You mean the first victim? Of course I know of him. In fact, anyone involved in finance couldn't avoid knowing him.
Were you close with him at all?
Not particularly.
I checked. He and Jin had practically no contact with each other.
About Chikara.
I understand you are the majority shareholder of Horodori Institute. As the de facto owner of the Research Institute, I'm sure you must know of its origins and insider information.
What are you trying to say?
I explained the information about Chikara that Tama had obtained, about the dubious research that he had been conducting, about the rumors of human experiments and that his research facility was forced to shut down 9 years ago, along with the fact that Chikara disappeared in order to avoid being investigated, and that the current research institute was built after the heat from the incident had settled down.
Did you know all of this?
I did.
You provided the capital required to rebuild the Research Institute, did you not?
Yes.
Why did you decide to fund it?
The gene therapy research that was being led by Chikara. That research had a great deal of value and potential.
Just like a fucking billionaire would say. You know what I mean? God, am I right or am I right?
Even with all the advancements in this day and age, there are many people who are still suffering from incurable diseases. Not to mention all of the children who can't live a normal life.
Really just gonna start pouring it on.
I have seen the suffering of so many people, precious to me. Chikara's research had the potential to help all of those people. It brought hope to humanity itself. It's certainly true that his personality and past weren't without issues, and I won't deny that the research faced criticism due to its radical nature. Still, if it can help alleviate the suffering of so many people, I wanted to put my support behind it. In other words, I invested in the future that Research Institute could bring us.
Tama, is there anyone in Mr. Chieda's family that has an incurable disease?
No, and of course, he doesn't have one himself either. His only daughter is completely healthy, and his wife, Kizuna's mother, passed away long ago.
What is it?
No, it's just... Is this your first time here?
Kizzy's invited me a bunch of times before. Big Sis is very popular among the children, and she is great at keeping them entertained. I'm not as good as you, Kizzy.
I see. Feel free to come back anytime.
I like how he's saying that.
Any friend of Kizuna is welcome here.
Ryuki, I just looked into Iowan. I came across some interesting information.
Iowan.
23 years ago, a child in their care went missing.
What?
The child was 6 at the time. His name was Uru Somazuki. It was reported extensively, but he still hasn't been found.
Brink Brink. Who am I loyal to? Totally an idol. Watching him with her head cocked. Oh fuck, I forgot. Yeah, you can like do this. You can like fast scroll by like holding down and then just whipping the camera. This won't give you a fucking headache watching. Let's wink sync.
No matter how much wealth you have, there is a limit to the people you can save. How powerless I am. Perhaps it's necessary to be accepting of help wherever you can get it.
The game is trying to portray this man in a very nice light, but I won't have it. You know what? I'm not taking it. After this game, you're trying to gaslight me with the Liberty Island thing. So many reasons to be mad tonight. About Uru Somazuki. Somazuki.
Mr. Chieda, there's one more thing I'd like to ask.
What is it?
It's about Uru Somazuki. You remember him, don't you?
Perhaps rich people are good in the games world. Yeah, of course. Just like how the Statue of Liberty is on Ellis Island.
Yes, I will never forget. The Iowan missing child.
That was a good one. That got
the
me.
Media called it back then. Was it a kidnapping or an accident? The case was never solved. And the child is still missing to this day. What a painful memory. It makes my heart ache.
I'm gonna ask about the missing child case.
As the chairman, I take full responsibility. But wouldn't you agree that the police should take most of the blame? After mobilizing so many investigators, they weren't able to find a single clue.
What do you think, Tama?
He has some personality issues, but he doesn't seem like an evil monster. It doesn't seem like he's lying either. Though, it is concerning that so many mysterious incidents have been happening around him.
Are we done here? We've wasted enough time, I think. I'll be going now.
Father!
Hmm? Oh. Oh boy.
Please! Let me marry your daughter! I swear I'll give her a good life! I swear it to the heavens! So please, please, give me permission to marry your daughter!
Kizuna, I'll be coming home late again tonight.
Yes. Goodbye,
Just
Father.
ignores.
Wait! Please don't ignore me!
Kizuna, who is this?
A stranger.
Oh, wait!
Damn,
we
cold.
met at Matsushita Diner 2 days ago!
You're that unemployed guy, Leon, right? Did you go to the unemployment office?
I'm gonna go tomorrow.
That's a no.
In other words, you're a leech on society.
I've never sucked anyone's blood.
I don't think he was being literal.
No job, no education, no manners. Not to mention, you're drinking in the middle of the day.
Oh, but this is non-alcoholic.
And you dare call me father? To put it frankly, I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole.
How rude! I'm a human being, thank you very much. And I am not a pole vaulter.
In any case, stay away from my daughter. Though it's not like she would give you the time of day anyway.
Wait!
Aww.
Rough.
Kizzy's dad must be really busy.
I don't think that was the issue.
Looks like he's feeling down, but his core remains undamaged.
You meet again.
Oh, it's you again. You seem to show up wherever I go. Maybe we're connected somehow. Not that I want to be connected with the dude.
About Mizuki.
Ah, you were at Matsushita Diner too, weren't you?
Yeah? Why?
Wait. What's this called again? Rendezvous?
What?
No, that's not it. Fleur-de-lis.
Fleur-de-lis? Come on, man. Now he's just saying random ass shit.
What the hell is this guy talking about?
I have no idea.
I almost have it. It's right at the back of my uvula.
Can I chokeslam him?
Please do. About Leon.
That guy from Matsushita Diner is kind of a weirdo, isn't he? He doesn't seem like a bad person, but...
About Mr. Chieda.
I've been here before, but this was my first time meeting Mr. Chieda. Though...
I'll ask Kitsuna about Leon.
He has been following me around since we met at Matsushita Diner 2 days ago.
Ah, stalker situation.
Great, a stalker.
Considering how persistent he is, I may have to deal with him as a cop.
Oh, actually, he was so persistent that I allowed him to consider us friends for the time being.
Seems like this girl's problematic in her own way.
Let's ask about Mr. Chieda.
I totally crashed and burned today. All because this thing caused a misunderstanding.
That wasn't the issue.
Meeting the parents is a once-in-a-lifetime event. I wanted to calm my nerves a bit. But I'm definitely gonna get his approval next time we meet.
That's some real positive thinking.
Huh, damn right. If you aren't in it to win it, you've already lost.
Maybe you could learn something from him, Ryuki.
Don't even suggest it.
But I was basically told that I'm useless just 3 days ago. Can't say it doesn't sting after hearing it so many times.
Let's ask about Kizuna.
As you know, I met Kizzy 2 days ago at Matsushita Diner.
Love at first sight.
When I saw her,
what?
It was love at first sight. I tried
Literally,
to get her
I
attention.
just keep saying like the one little like phrases or one-liners, and they literally are the things that just keep getting said right after that.
When Kizzy left the diner, I followed her. When she boarded a train, I spent all my money to get on the same one.
The finale to the stream is going to be like this moment where the credits are rolling, and then I'm going to pause it when my name shows up in one of the writing or the localization like credits. It'll be a fun reveal for us all involved.
When she went in the girls' bathroom, I followed her.
Ryuki, cuff it.
But decided not to go inside. Even though she kept ignoring me, I never gave up trying to talk to her. And finally, in Yoyagi Park, she acknowledged me. Kizzy finally decided to accept my love.
I told him it was acceptable to be strictly friends.
So, you gave in?
You set a bad precedent there.
However, I believe you promised you would be more serious about your job search. I do not associate with those who do not work, let alone be friends with them.
Yeah, but I was here yesterday, so...
It was indeed helpful of you to play with the children. However, that does not conclude your promise to me.
I'm sorry. I feel like we're destined to be together, Kizzy. I want to stay by your side.
Destined.
My name, Lien, is spelled L-I-E-N. In French, Lien means bond, just like Kizuna means bond in Japanese. Well, how about it? That's destiny, right?
Sounds like a bit of a stretch.
I agree.
What happened 3 days ago?
Remember how I said I got fired from my cleaning job? The place I worked was Horadori Institute.
What?
I actually used to be a thief. I was so good at lockpicking, they called me the master of unlocking. I used my skills to borrow valuables. Many times. I've gone clean, of course. I got arrested, did my time, and I haven't stolen anything since. I was so stupid back then. And I honestly regret it from the bottom of my heart. But Chikara Horadori, the director, found out about my criminal record, and he fired me. He told me, a person who falls to those depths can never rise again. Damn it. It's just not fair. I've been working hard since I got out of jail. That's why I was like that back at the diner, by the way. To be honest, I was debating whether I should just kill myself. That's when an angel appeared before me.
Me?
So that's a lot to put on her.
That's right, Kizzy. You. I felt saved. I wanted to give it my all and live again. You saved my life.
Lien, please tell me one thing.
Anything!
You have not stolen a single thing since you were released?
Yeah. Of course I haven't.
So you haven't used your lockpicking skills either?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, hold on! Don't tell me you broke into someone's house!
No, that's not wrong, but it's wrong. It's true that I opened a lock and broke in somewhere, but I wasn't committing a crime.
Let's ask about that break-in.
The thing is, last night...
Last night?
You broke into a house?
No, not a house. I guess I have to say it. I broke in to Horadori Institute.
What?
Oh, but like I said, it wasn't a crime. It was for an investigation. I was helping the police.
The police?
Strange. I didn't hear anything about that.
Maybe it was unrelated to the HB case.
The goal was to get inside the hidden room inside Horadori Institute. But in the end, we didn't find anything. So I didn't take anything either. Please believe me.
Wait. Who asked you to do this investigation?
I can't tell you that. It's supposed to be a secret.
Leon, I am the police. Tell me.
Secret? You just told us the whole thing.
Anyway, I just want you to know I didn't do anything illegal. At all.
Very well. I will trust you, Leon.
Ah, thank you! You really are an angel, Kizzy!
Great.
Oh, crap. I forgot to mention something important. I should have said this earlier, Kizzy. The order was supposed to be the other way around, but here it goes. Kizzy, please marry me.
Wait a minute. Is that?
I hope my Prince Charming will appear before me with a glass slipper
man.
someday. That's my dream.
Not an engagement ring, but an engagement shoe.
I bought them using my entire life savings. Please, accept.
I cannot accept that. We would need to have a relationship for an adequate amount of time first.
What?
Kizzy?
You mean you'll date me?
No, that is
That's
not
what
what
she
I
said.
meant by relationship. I meant that we would need to spend time together as friends.
How long? How long? Hey, how long would we need to be friends?
Well,
This is so bad on all counts.
5 years. No, perhaps 6. If after 6 years you still feel the same way, then...
Okay, got it. Then I'll take good care of this for 6 years.
What? Seriously?
6 years. That seems like a very, very on purpose chosen number for when we when we flash forward in the timeline of this game in 6 years. We might just see what happens.
What if you lose them? Or break them?
Hey, I have a good idea.
A convenient 6.
Oh?
There.
Burying the nice shoes? Seems like overkill.
I put the glass slippers in there. And the letters. I wrote out how I feel now in one of the letters. And in the other...
I have written how I currently feel in that letter.
This is a time capsule. We'll bury it here, then dig it out 6 years from now.
Ryuki, you have 3 days as an ultimatum of solving this case, or you lose your position. And you are wasting your time making a time capsule with this weirdo. Come on, get your priorities together. And stand firm on the fucking Liberty Island thing.
If you still feel the same way as what's written in the letters in 6 years...
Yeah, then you'll accept the shoes. Right, Kizzy?
Yes, then... perhaps.
Huh. You know, that is kinda romantic.
I'm only just now seeing it. Is her backpack like a heart? Like an anatomically correct, like, a heart?
I didn't know you had this sort of side to you, Ryuki.
Okay, I'm burying it now.
That's exactly what it is.
I can't wait. 6 years.
6 years is a pretty long time. You sure you're still gonna feel the same way?
Of course. My love is eternally undying.
I gotta get the fuck out of here. She just runs away.
Huh? Kizuna, what's wrong?
Oh, that again.
What?
The hell is happening?
You know how dogs pee when they get excited?
Excuse me?
It's kinda like that.
I don't get it.
Just watch.
Let us begin. Start the music!
Here we go.
Income on my way to the station. The crowd squeezes out my frustration. And now I'm taking heat in the classroom. Oh well, I'll eat some donuts in the bathroom. Now I hear my friend got herself a boyfriend. They're going out for barbecue on the weekend.
I'm having so much fun.
Smiles in their pics online. Wait, why is that making me cry? Oh my Prince Charming, where can I find you? How do I remind you of the dream we share? But dreams are just for dreamers, lonely hearts and schemers. Have got to break the chains of fate on my own. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Lonely girls across
Mizuki's like a dance mom in the audience.
worlds apart with beating hearts unite the light through the night. The boys want to reach us, they'll have to keep up. Without you, I am only half. I need to be
That was so fun! Oh, man.
Woo! Woo!
I thought so 2 days ago, too. You really are good at dancing, Kizuna.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was seriously amazing.
Well, I need to get going now.
Yeah, see you later. Have a nice day.
Gotta get the hell out of here.
Good luck with the investigation.
Alright, we can do the department store. I was gonna say let's call it a night, but I fucking dilly-dallied at the beginning of the stream so much. Let's just hope I don't get locked into some like thing after I do this one. The next huge plot thing happens as I talk to fucking Boxhead and his son.
Oh, Mr. Ryuki. What are you doing here? Here to see me on stage, perhaps? Sorry, but I won't be performing today.
Oh, it's a shame.
He isn't.
I do love how Tama loves his act, though.
Actually, I'm here to talk to Shoma.
Shoma?
Just his visage makes me irrationally upset. Something deep within me hates seeing his character model. Something I learned about myself over the course of this series. Just how much I hate abnormal shaped heads.
Why am I on a Ferris wheel with you?
Aren't you having fun?
I would be if you weren't here.
Ryuki, Shoma is actually responding to the conversation this time. This is proof that the chastity belt of his heart is loose. If you shove yourself in there, he just might open up.
Could you please not phrase it like that?
Just give yourself... Okay, I'm going to try to choose two answers again this time. What tattoos do I want? I'm going to pick Koi and Dragon. There we go. Look at that. I don't... I like dragons too. Alright, I guess I chose dragons there. Perfect. my own real Yakuza tattoo.
Ryuki, why don't you try jumping off?
No.
Door of the gondola. See the cityscape out the window. There's not much to see here. Alright, Shoma. Shoma's sitting in front of me. Why did you lie? Wait, no, I should have. Before I. Let's praise his one-wheel robot.
That robot you showed me the other day was really cool. If you're that skilled, I'm sure you've gotten offers from lots of companies.
Not really. I'm nothing special. I'm just really into robots.
But even an amateur can tell that robot was filled with impressive technology. And the one-wheel design is beautiful.
Well, I knew it had to run on one wheel for sure. It was really hard getting the self-stabilization feature working with the one-wheel design. Like, major electronics companies make one-wheel robots to show off their advanced tech.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what's really great about my robot is its load capacity. It doesn't look like it, but it can easily carry up to 45 pounds. And I want to upgrade it more so it can carry double that.
I see.
I know you don't really care.
Alright, kid.
Looks like it won't go the way it did last time.
I guess flattery won't get us anywhere.
Let's ask about Komeji.
I don't want to talk about my dad.
Great, me neither.
I told you before. I don't even want to think about him.
Again.
Will you cut it out already? I don't want to talk about my dad.
Dad.
I already told you. I hate him. Happy now? I hate him so much. I didn't even want to say it out loud.
But you were with him earlier.
I was here alone at first. Then Dad came. He wanted to make up.
Make up?
Dad and I are fighting. I ran away from home yesterday.
You ran away from home?
Let's ask about Mizuki.
I told you before. She's just a classmate. We're not friends, and I don't know much about her. Supposedly, she's attending school from her house near the harbor. But I guess her permanent address is in our school district or something. That's why she goes to the same school as me.
So you do know a lot about her.
No! That doesn't mean anything! Not like I'm even slightly interested in that Uggo.
Damn, Shoma.
Well,
he really is a kid, huh?
What are you fighting about?
My friends made fun of me.
How is that related to your dad?
Because it's my dad's fault for being so pathetic. Pull yourself together. Show me how cool you can be on TV. That's what I said to my dad. Then...
I bring smiles to the audience. If I can do that, I don't care if I get mocked. That's what it means to be an entertainer.
Maybe I hate Komeji just because deep down, I see so much of myself in it.
When he said that, I blurted out,
You hate to see your own reflection.
"That's why Mom got sick of you and left." Dad turned bright red, and...
Then why don't you just leave too?
That's why I left the house.
Oh, jeez. You hate your dad that much?
Do you think I could like someone like him? A stupid old comedian who gets clowned on all the time. He barely ever goes on TV either. And when he does, it's always some ridiculous thing like getting piping hot Odin shoved into his mouth. The day after he goes on air, I always get made fun of by my friends. I hate it. I'm sick and tired of it.
Are you sure you don't actually like your dad?
I told you, I hate him. Everything about him. I hate how much he drinks and how he acts so cocky and stubborn when he's drunk. He talks about all these big dreams that he can never achieve. When he sobers up, he remembers what he did when he was drunk and squirms under the blankets. Isn't that sad? It makes me hate him even more. The way his nose hair is always sticking out, the way he wipes his face with sanitary napkins, his stupid, awful singing in the bathtub. Everything about him is creepy.
His weird
awful,
box
and
head.
pathetic. I hate him.
For hating someone so much, he sure pays him a lot of attention.
They say there's a fine line between love and hate.
It's no good. Shoma won't open up no matter what I bring up.
Looks like we won't get through with the orthodox method.
That means...
We'll have to try our luck with his father.
Oh, great. Oh, don't get in here with him.
Boy, I'm glad you invited me on the Ferris wheel too. Thank you.
Our objective is still to unlock Shoma's chastity belt.
You're still going on with that?
It would be tough to question Komeiji about tricky subjects if Shoma was nearby. That's why you invited him here, right?
Yeah, but...
Now that I think about it, we rode this Ferris wheel together 2 days ago. Well, Mr. Ryuki, it seems like your investigation is going around in circles.
Boo.
So, what is it you wanted to talk about? If it's about the case, there isn't much else to say.
Why are you wearing your stage outfit when you're not performing today?
This is the only outfit I have right now. I actually have another set of personal clothes, but I ruined those 2 days ago. But this bow tie, that'll be fine as long as I have this. Isn't it nice?
Shoma bought it for you, didn't he?
What do you mean you ruined your clothes 2 days ago?
That's right. Even if I only have one set of clothes. I can wear this or take it off depending on how I'm feeling, and wow. It's as if I changed into a completely different outfit.
Not really.
Yeah.
Oops, it would be terrible if I lost it, so I'd better put it back on.
All right.
This tie, Shoma chose it for me so I could really shine on stage. When I wear it, it feels like Shoma is cheering me on. It gives me strength. It's my most precious treasure.
Let's ask Komeiji himself.
I used to be a real big shot back when I was known as the Quiz King, remember? But I let it get to my head, and as soon as I became a comedian, things flipped completely. There was no hope for me to move up in the world. My wife got sick of me and left. I've been raising my boy alone ever since. And yet...
Do you regret becoming a comedian?
Not at all. I'm proud of being a comedian. At the same time, I'm not proud of my lack of success.
I mean, look at me. Could you imagine me in any other profession than a comedian?
I put Shoma through so much hardship. It's inexcusable.
Let's ask about Shoma's lie. After some careful consideration, told Mr. Komeiji that it's highly likely Shoma lied about the message hidden in Bats 490.
Shoma lied?
Yes.
I see. I don't know much about that hidden message thing, but Shoma is a good boy. He wouldn't lie for no reason.
Are you calling me a content creator? I'm not a content creator. You're saying that to get a rise out of me.
I know that's not that convincing coming from his father, but he must have had a reason to lie.
How can I get the truth from Shoma?
I have no idea.
We're gonna have to sync with Shoma, aren't we?
I can't really talk to him right now myself. I'm sure you're aware, but I got in an argument with Shoma yesterday.
What is that?
Shoma made it for me when he was little, but yesterday he ripped it up and threw it away. It was really important to me. I want to make up, but he...
It must be difficult considering how things are now.
It's all my fault. The argument only happened in the first place because of my lack of success. Mr. Ryuki, there is something I'd like to talk to you about.
What is it?
No, never mind. Please forget it.
What was that about?
It sounded like you wanted to tell me something important.
Do you have to sync with him?
Hey, Ryuki, why don't you try wink syncing with him?
Yeah.
It's my favorite series of events. I wink sync with someone and then they go, we gotta do the full thing. Hey-ya! Talk to the hand!
Hey, asshole! I know you're in there! Deadline on the payment passed a long time ago. Cough it up, you bastard!
It's the loan sharks again. A different set of guys came by yesterday and the day before that. I've been borrowing from so many different places, I don't know who's who anymore. Anyway, what am I supposed to do? I can't talk to the police about it.
So he's borrowed money from a lot of people.
He must have been in real trouble if he even got involved with loan sharks.
But why can't he talk to the police about it?
Don't tell me.
Supposedly he has connection to the Yakuza. Word is he's involved in some dangerous transactions.
Kameji, you wouldn't happen to be struggling with debt, would you?
What? How did you...
I knew it.
That's what you wanted to tell me, right? Why can't you get the police involved? Is it because you're buying and selling on the black market?
What are you talking about? I would never do something like that.
I tried asking Komechi more questions, but no matter how much I questioned him, he didn't admit to any involvement with the Yakuza. In the end, I was unable to find any clues leading to the key to Shoma's heart. I spelled a secret message. You can try to find out what those letters are.
Shoma isn't here. Where did that boy run off to? We still haven't made up. I'm sorry, Mr. Ryuki. I need to go find Shoma now. So, well, bye for now. Excuse me.
Meiji and Shoma, It's clear that they're both hiding something. Even if we chase them down and asked again, we'd get the same result.
I guess we have no choice. Let's go somewhere else for now.
Yeah, let's.
We've done all of our options, though.
We didn't get anything useful for the case.
There are some things that I've been thinking about, though. The biggest one being...
The goal was to get inside the hidden room inside Horadori Institute. But in the end, we didn't find anything.
A hidden room inside Horadori Institute?
We have to look into this. After hearing about something like that.
Well, I suppose so.
So...
Alright, our next destination is?
Yeah. Horadori Institute.
Horadori. Hora... hors d'oeuvres. Hordivores. I'm trying to just find a nice stopping point.
No one here.
It's past business hours, so they probably all left.
But the lights are on.
Maybe someone forgot to turn them off?
The entrance was unlocked too.
I think someone forgot to lock it.
There weren't any guards around.
Must be on vacation.
No, fine. I'm sorry, okay? Yes, you're right. Something is clearly wrong.
It's as if someone is inviting us inside.
A trap, maybe?
For who? And why? No one could have known we were coming here.
Then maybe it's for welcoming someone other than us. Who's there?
Gonna be mystery blue man again?
Ryuki, living organism detected. They're alone. They must be hiding somewhere.
Oh, fuck. I don't see anyone hiding. They gotta be behind a tube, right? I don't see anyone hiding. No one hiding. X-ray. Oh my god! I would recognize that box head from anywhere!
Hey! I know you're there! Come on out!
What a dork.
Kameji.
What is he doing here?
If there was a different box head person, then I would only be able to assume that in this universe, not only are rich people okay, and fucking Statue of Liberty is not on Liberty Island, but in fact on Ellis Island itself, but also there must be just a genetic group of people that just have box heads. And, you know, that's a step too far. That's just my sense of realism is shattered at that point. My immersion ruined. You know? I talked to the dork. It's Komeji. He's averting his eyes in shame. Did you find Shoma? Wait, why would I ask him that? Did you unlock the entrance? Did you unlock the entrance?
What do you mean? It was unlocked when I got here.
Did you find Shoma? Answer me!
Yes. I think he's at home right now.
Why are you here? Damn it, why are you here?
Who knows? I don't even know myself. Before I knew it, I found myself here.
That's not a good enough answer, sir.
Maybe my brain is messed up from all the drinking.
Watch out, he's gonna pull out a gun on you. He's gonna try to get you.
He's clearly lying.
He's obviously hiding the real reason he's here. Now, how to make him talk?
He may be hiding something on his person. Let's find out.
Came here to try to kill you, try to take you out. Yep, I knew it. I so knew it.
Is that?
Why does he have that? Kameji, what are you hiding in your pocket there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's no use trying to hide it. What you have there, it's a pistol, isn't it? Kameji, can you please tell me what's going on?
Oh shit. Get him! Get that little man! I hate this. It's like I'm chasing a greased pig around this lab.
What's going on here? I need answers.
The box head is a natural disadvantage.
Hysterical. We won't be able to talk to him like this, and we can't wing sync either.
We're only left with one choice.
Ryuki, sync with him.
Yeah. No, we're not doing that tonight. I hate to spoil it. I'm gonna be able to save before going in, right? Don't make me go into this.
All right, I think I get the picture.
Komeji was in Horodori Institute for some reason. And he even had a gun on him.
So, you want to find out why?
That's right.
Okay, the preparations are complete. Let's get right to it then.
I mean, I think I know what I'll be able to do if I need to. We'll be fine.
Ryuki, I'm sure you already know this, but the time limit inside Somnium is
17 minutes.
6 minutes. I know.
Okay. Then let's begin.
Nah, we got this. It's fine. It's not gonna be that much opening dialogue anyway, I'd imagine. Because the timeline thing will just...
Super stand-up battle!
Uh-oh.
Can Tama win for a 5th week in a row and take the seat of Grand Champion? Stand-up show veteran, Tama! Heyo, I'm Tama!
The thing is, next time we play this game, we'll see this all again. I'm not too concerned about seeing this a second time.
What is this?
They say giving birth is extremely painful and men can't handle the pain. One day, a genius scientist created a device that could share the pain of giving birth with the father. His first test subject was his wife. His wife was about to give birth, so he decided to try out the device. But for some reason, he felt no pain. Something wrong with the equipment? He upped the power to 10%, then 20%, until he reached 100%. Right when she gave birth. And right after that, his assistant right next to him dropped dead from pain. Tama, 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 hot tamale!
Hot tamale!
Well, what's the result?
143. Too bad. No grand champion for you.
Why?
That wasn't funny at all. I think you're more suited for an assistant director position.
Hey, assistant directors are the directors of the future. Don't underestimate me.
Andy's Komeiji, on the street.
Shut up! What is it now?
Oh, Komeiji? Let's go.
Today we'll be walking around an area that's truly memorable to me. There just aren't rooftop amusement parks like this anymore, you know?
A walk-around comedy show with Andy's Komeiji. I didn't know he was on one of those.
He isn't. This is just his dream. Dream in both senses of the word. It's his dream to have a show like this. It's kind of pathetic.
Tama, what are you holding in your hand?
What is this? A sketchbook?
Well, anyway, we will,
Komeiji's stumbling over his words. The sketchbook is a cue card. Tama, you're an assistant director now. You should send him a message using the cue card. This calls for... say something funny. You gotta break through to him.
I never intended on being an assistant director. That's fine.
Say something funny? What do you mean?
Can I just... Okay. I'm just gonna cut it off there. Fuck. Wait, actually... I'll do this. So what we'll do... what is chivalry? It is, sense of responsibility, sure. So we'll just save. And then what I'll do is when we come back, whenever we play this next, which might be 5 weeks from today, who knows, we'll just start the sync from here. We'll literally just do this. So we'll probably see these opening bits, but it's fine because I imagine it'll be great. We'll have a refresher and it'll be like we just started the sync basically. So it doesn't even matter. It's great. It's great. It's fine. It's great. It's great and fine, honestly. That's true too. That's true too. But anyway, thanks for watching. As I said at the top of the stream, very few streams this week until we get to Saturday. In fact, just a stream tomorrow, but then no stream Wednesday, no stream Thursday, no stream Friday, but just Higurashi on Tuesday until, like I said, again, Saturday. So, busy week for me ahead. Higurashi tomorrow. Don't know when we'll play this again, but hopefully not a full week in a day. I'm sure I can. Maybe just a week. Who knows? I'm sure that's manageable. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Have a nice rest of your night. Have a great Tuesday. Until tomorrow night, so long.